Ah, daytime pod. Daytime. Going to a wedding. Gotta stay focused. Gotta be able
This
to
is
wear
new.
my
Yeah,
suit.
dang, when's the last time we did a daytime pod, bro?
Chun-Li.
Speaking of Chun-Li, man,
Chun-Li. By the
we're gonna
way,
talk about
there
Chun-Li.
is somebody on fucking Reddit that's listening to us and then copying our stuff. Because they even posted something the other day about Chun-Li. They go, oh my God, y'all remember that she was in this movie? And it's like a week later after we posted it. Okay,
Dude.
whatever y'all say, people on Reddit, we all know you're copying us.
Yeah, we rediscovered Chun-Li. We did it, all right? Us. Remember,
No.
fucking Nash, dude.
I was gonna say we rediscovered Nash. I think people really forgot about
I
the
don't think
true
Nash was
hero
ever
in that movie.
discovered, dude.
He wasn't, so that's why
Charlie,
we
bro.
we had to rediscover it.
Who was the other one? Maya? Oh, man.
Yeah, I
I,
forget about Maya. And
I love
usually you
this
would think
job,
like it's the
dude.
reverse, like we would remember Maya, forget Nash. But no, that is not the case. It is only Nash. And if they were to make a sequel and if it's only Nash, I'm watching that. Like I'm probably going to the theater in order to sit down, have a beer, and watch Nash.
How many times do you think he'll say he loves that job?
He better say it after he's fired three different times.
Welcome back, Nash. Man, I love this job.
It's your first day. I know.
Ah, but yes. Wedding bells, wedding bells. We got the best wedding episode so far of this show. And we've had a lot. You know, there was actually a cool little fun fact. It made me laugh because it was like, this is the first legitimate wedding that happens that also doesn't involve a Luther.
Oh, really? That's very interesting. And
I was
finally,
laughing because, especially the legitimate part, like it was the first legal, like real
that's
legal
not true,
wedding.
Joseph. That's not true. We still have not seen divorce paperwork, and we have a special guest here today. So it could still technically be a Luther that was married into the name.
That's true. I
Spoiler,
mean, she
everybody.
inherited that money, right? She also claimed that money
Yeah.
was from the divorce.
I still don't know what this person's doing.
You know, when I said I kind of missed Lana, I changed my mind because when she came back, the hate boiled back up,
You know what's crazy?
and it kind of felt good.
You know where my hatred is going? It's the same person in that awful scene. That's the only bad scene in this whole episode. But dude, oh no, but Oliver may deserve a punch in the face. Maybe two punches in the face because of what he does, but
Yeah.
for sure one, just one good one, he truly deserves.
I want him to just like not even the face. If he just got like a good gut punch where he's just on the floor, can't
Yeah,
breathe.
yeah. It's gonna hurt a little bit, but guess what? We're even.
Yeah,
Clark
yeah.
should do it too, or Lois. I'm
I
fine
figured
with
that's who we
either.
were talking about here. I think we were just saying that Clark should just do that, and he kind of does, but just in a nicer way.
Well,
You
Lois
know,
should do it too.
I don't know.
If she would have known that it was his fault, yeah, she should have been able to just suck him right there.
And God, just they dangled the carrot in front of us again today, dude.
Okay.
They dangled the fucking carrot right in, and it was so. Oh, I was fucking grinning, dude. When I saw that moment about to happen, I was like, wait, does it happen here? I can't remember. But no,
I do know that a lot of fans kind of hated this because it seemed like that finally Lois and Clark were getting close, and then you had to bring in that third wheel that's now going to ruin it all. But I will say this, Joseph, I loved it.
it's so
Oh my
good. It's
God, I
so
loved
good. It's so
the
good.
arrival in that moment,
Oh,
only
it's
for the
so
simple
good.
fact of you dangled it in a very nice way for me.
It
I
was it was
I
like
love
so
the
romantic. It
tease.
wasn't just like thrown in there.
Yeah. It wasn't random. We're
We're
finally going.
seeing shit fleshed out, bro. We're seeing it
Yes.
develop, and it's just
So you know what? Tease me.
blue
Tease me.
balls. I'll
Make
take
me
the blue
want it.
balls, dude.
Make me want more.
Yeah. So Lois and Clark, beautiful. It's just another beautiful moment. Moments, really. because they're in the episode from start to finish, and I don't mind any scene with them. Chloe and Jimmy.
So
What a day. What a day they're gonna have.
so this is obviously a very sweet moment, a very sweet wedding that we're going to be able to see. I do want to also mention this may be my favorite episode of all time so far.
Dude, I can't wait to we can talk rating too. Do you want to talk about that now? What they
The
gave?
only reason why I want to talk about only this is the wedding. The other wedding was 8.9. Tell me what this wedding was. That's what I really
Wait,
want
was
because
it really? Was
it
it
really
really?
was. It was
Okay,
that
hold on.
high. If it's
I'm gonna go
lower,
back to
then I'm never buying IMDb again.
it. Promise. Okay, let me go there first.
I think you told me last time it was 8.9.
8.8.
Okay, okay. All right. I was
8.8.
.1
Now
off.
I
All
can
right.
tell you now because I already had it pulled up. But this one, Bride, is a 9.
It should be a 9. Well, I was going to say 9.1. It should be a 9.1. This is pretty spot on with finally, and this is what everyone should realize by me because I think I've said it before. You crushed me. But you crushed me in such a
Mm-hmm.
great way that I wasn't expecting it. You did it in such a way where you surprised me, you shocked me, and you proved you I thought you hated Jimmy, but no, you despise Jimmy. You wish that this guy was never even made. I didn't think you would be able to shit on him even more than you already done, but you went all out for this.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro, and I'll never explain it. It's a formula we'll never understand or solve. It's that Jimmy is like the shit in the sewer, bro. Like sewer's already shit, but we're deep within that sewer, bro.
He's like what the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles step on every single day.
Yeah, before they turn into mutants.
Wait, wait, so they were little turtles that are doing that?
Yeah, dude, how else are they getting in the sewer?
Well, I was gonna say it's like Michelangelo riding a skateboard and it's riding it over Jimmy over and over again.
They're like, yeah, this is my canvas. Make the art.
I'm about to paint my masterpiece. It's like Man on Fire.
And he's just cutting him and just using the blood.
Um,
Yeah.
the, the villain, yeah, absolutely incredible. The way the villain looks, I was very surprised.
I think because you don't get much, I will just say this, they don't put much light on him, so it works in that way, I think, to at least make it not look too ridiculous, because I think if full light was on him, he would kind of look weird.
It would look like a cosplay type of outfit.
Yeah, yeah,
But
like
as you
not
said,
too, like studio, like studio quality.
but even this, even when the thing, no, and we're not going to say, even though everyone should already know, but the thing that is then carrying somebody at the end of this episode, it's still pretty damn good.
Yeah, and talk about a creepy ending. Was that not
Oh, you mean
creepy?
an indie I'm obsessed with? You
Like,
mean
that was, when I watched, I was like, why are you making that face?
if this was the ending to a season, that every fan would have gone crazy.
That
Every
is true.
fan would
That
have
is
gone
true.
absolutely
Well,
nuts
you know what? Actually, let me see
when the next
if
episode was after this.
yeah. Yep. It was winter break, dude. Um this was November 20th, 08. Legion, which is episode 11, it was January 15th. Oh
Okay,
nine.
so they had to wait over two
They
months
had
for
like
that.
2 months, bro. They
Man,
had
I
two
would have
months.
been going crazy. Because even now, I'm going crazy. After watching this episode, it's taken everything like for me to not watch the next. And I've told you this, I don't watch anything ahead because I want to still
Don't want to
have,
mesh the two.
yeah, I want to
Yeah.
have a proper reaction to this only episode where if I know things in the future, then I won't have the same type of reaction. So that's why I want to stick with just the one. This this has drove me nuts. I've never wanted to keep going in Smallville as bad as I am right now.
That's true. It does leave you on a good day. Again, the carrot is so dangled. It's so dangled in front of us right now.
It's so good. It's so big.
I've had some nibbles. I've had some nibbles, but not the whole thing. Not a full bite. Um,
Oh, I want some more.
yeah. So welcome back to the Somebody Save Me podcast. We're on Bride. Episode 10, Season 8. Season 8 is going crazy strong right now. It's nuts. Smallville, you're doing it. You're really doing it this season. I didn't think it could happen, but from what I remembered, this is beating it. This is beating for what I remembered, bro.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, a lot of people were kind of underselling this season. Maybe the only one who didn't was Joy. Shout out. Everyone else kind of. How is everyone not like Taylor went for season 8? Season 8 is the best. I swear to God, if the second half of this season goes downhill, I'm gonna lose it even more.
It shouldn't. I'm pretty sure I saw like the next episodes and all that, but yeah, man. But yes, let's go ahead and get started because we got a big episode
This
ahead
is
of
Bride
us.
of Frankenstein, everybody. This is the bride that you want, everything you need. Jimmy the hero, being the star. Clark, you know what? Clark was actually fantastic in this.
I love him so much. I love him.
Lois, great. Wish you would have been able to say more things.
The
The
weakest one is Oliver, bro. The weakest
Yeah,
one's Oliver. The
the
that's
two
actually true.
people that are
Sorry, I
in a
already forgot about
room,
her. I already forgot
the
about her.
the two people that are supposed to be the ones that are hunting down Lex should be a little bit smarter than what they're being right now. Oliver, just one punch. Just one.
Just one. And then yeah, dude, Return of Dark Lana, man. Oh, Dark Lana. The Dark Lana saga continues.
All right, you can cut this out too, because I hope Meg doesn't listen to this part either. So back in the day when I was dating somebody, they they then went off and they got a haircut and they came back with this type of haircut. I cannot lie to you, Joseph. I hate this haircut.
Yeah. This hair looks fucking stupid.
It doesn't
We've
even
seen
fit. It
some
looks like a wig.
it has to be. I thought it was.
Oh, it is?
I don't know. I haven't confirmed that, but
But
I
it's the
thought it
same
was.
length and everything. I'm pretty sure this is legitimately the style they were wanting to go with. Which now my question to you as my Devil Wears Prada. Joseph, what style is this?
Dude, it's like the Ramona from Scott Pilgrim, dude.
Oh, dude, fuck off. No, it's not. Ramona's
No, but it's
absolutely
like
perfect.
the drawing that he does of it. That's what it looks like.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, with Scott's drawing of it, that fits more. Not actually Ramona though, because
No, 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 no. But yes, two nerdy idiots want to thank you for returning. We got a big episode. We're gonna go ahead and get started. Leave the 5 stars for the 5 wedding bells for the 5 citizens that get fucking absolutely annihilated at this wedding, and
for the
then
5 bloodstains,
yeah,
for the 5 scratch marks
five
on,
bags of flesh. What?
or
Like,
for the 5 bags of bodies that Davis decides to carry out of his car,
dope. Yeah, leave it for that. 5 stars.
for the
All
five
right.
kisses that never happened.
And shout out to everyone who continues to comment and take our polls. We love you.
Yeah,
Thank
we
you.
need more, okay? Especially with a season like this. How was I getting more for the previous seasons? What do people want? They want high school perverts?
That's what you wanted, dude. You love that shit.
Yeah, but that's different.
Okay.
I am a pervert.
All right. Let's start with just two phenomenal citizens here who should already be a couple, but we love how much you're teasing us. Lois
By
and
the way,
Clark.
when this episode started, I thought it was all going to be shot from a video camera, and I was already mad. I was like, we're going to get another stupid Broadway play. Stupid somebody that's wanting to do something different with the
Bro, no,
episode.
it's Cloverfield, man. All right? It's
That's
Cloverfield.
exactly what this was. Oh, what was the other one? No, what was the horror film where it was the disease? It was the Mexican Spanish film that was then made into Quarantine. That's what it was.
Oh, in their apartment? Or like in the apartment
Yes.
building? Yeah, yeah,
And
yeah.
then and they're locked in there, and then all of a sudden
They
people start
start
to
getting.
change.
Mm hmm.
Yeah, that's what it reminded me of too.
Yeah, it's a nice little change of pace because we don't get this too often. I think this is like one of the first, like the real big ones that had this style, I guess. But yes, they're recording a nice little video dedicating to Jimmy and Chloe's marriage. It's like, can't tell you how happy I am the two of you found each other, Chloe. You're my best friend. I love you. You're very lucky to be together. Wedding day is going to be perfect. I'm going to make sure of it. Lois is like, shut up, Smallville. Stop hogging the spotlight. She's my cousin, all right? Cuz I wish you and Jimmy long and happy years together. And they're just
Clarkson
all.
says, "Shut up, liar."
And remember what the general says. He always says this: marriage is the only war where you get to sleep with the enemy.
No, I only remember what you said at the engagement party, which was when we were 9, we talked about soulmates. We lied. That is what you said, Lois. Now all of a sudden you're wishing best happiness onto them? Come on.
And no, dude, she wished them infidelity. That's what she said.
Yeah, exactly. No matter what, she doesn't trust this relationship whatsoever. And in fact, later on, she's even like, Chloe, you want someone else, right? Right?
It's so funny because it's clearly her dad's fault, just telling her all this shit as she's growing up.
Daddy issues.
To where
That's
it's
what
just
this is.
like, yeah, he sucks.
Yeah, all right. Daddy issues.
Daddy
Sometimes people
issues.
look for that.
Just gotta spank it out of them, dude.
Yeah, sometimes she needs a dad.
And so she's like, okay, wait, sorry, can you actually cut that out, please? He's like, Lois, what the fuck, dude? So now we fast forward on the camcorder here to the actual wedding ceremony. And we hear the classic wedding song. Jimmy is here, Lois is here at the altar. And he gets to see Chloe come down. Oh, guess what? The wedding is at the barn.
Okay. I had, for the second watch that I had to do on this episode, I had Megan watch this with me, and she was like, God, look at this trailer park. Jesus Christ. Are they getting married in a barn, Taylor? I said both of them, they don't have any parents. Both of them are beyond poor. I mean, obviously, maybe they could have done somewhere nicer, which, by the way, they should have done it maybe in the Daily Planet office. Wouldn't that kind
That,
of.
nah.
Oh, you're
Ugh.
right. You're right, Joseph. Barn's better.
I would prefer the barn over Daily Planet.
I don't know. I see a pile of cow shit right there.
It's like, Clark, you had one job.
Why is this in here?
Oh, Shelby, what'd you do? Where's Shelby?
Not allowed to come.
We could have had a ring bearer, man.
Yeah, by the way, Clark doesn't even know where Shelby is. Who?
Could have had the ring bearer, dude. But yeah.
Actually, that would have been a kind of adorable. Who was the ring bearer?
Oh
Nobody?
no, they couldn't afford one. Clearly, they're in a barn,
They
Taylor.
couldn't afford a child? Nobody has a child in this group?
No, dude, kids are icky to them. You think they can have kids around?
There's like 50 people there. Somebody has to have a kid.
No, they told him no kids. They told him no kids to the wedding.
So they don't have any other cousins. They don't have any real other family members. It's kind of just them and friends. Very lonely. I'm glad that they were able to find each other.
I
This
mean,
is
yeah,
one.
they have the dude who works at the Daily Planet recording their fucking wedding.
Yeah, but he was hired. He's getting paid.
Yeah, that's true, actually. But yes, Clark is actually walking Chloe down the aisle. This
This is very
actually
sweet.
looks great. They look so happy and cute, and they're just the bestest of friends. And mind you, Chloe doesn't remember anything about Clark really, so it's just kind of funny that that's just a thing still. Um,
I'm kind of with Meg too. Her hair kind of sucks. Right? I mean, it's her
eh.
wedding. It's her wedding, and this is the hairdo
I'm
that
gonna
we're
count my
getting.
blessings, dude, because we see another one later on that's really bad, and hers is okay. All right.
It's kind of the same.
Yeah, but in a cute way. I think it's because it's shorter. It works.
Okay, so the other
Lana's is
person,
too long.
we can't spoil who's coming,
Oh,
Joseph.
sorry. Yeah, hers. The other one. The other one.
The brunette.
She who must not be named.
All right, so as we can see, though, with this video playing out, Jimmy then takes his bride, dips her, kisses her, guess what? We have man and wife. Now somebody has a microphone that should not have a microphone. Her name is Lois Lane.
Dude, who gave her the mic again?
Who gave her the mic again? Clark is standing right behind her going, damn it.
I think what would have been great though is like as soon as she's handed the mic, Clark is immediately like, "Oh no 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 no
Taking it
no!"
away. He's in the back going,
Yeah, what if he's like,
God.
he's like about to maybe go up to her and yank it out, but then he realizes that maybe she's saying something nice, so he's like, "Okay, fuck, fuck, fuck."
Ladies and gentlemen, join me in welcoming the newlyweds, Mr. and Mrs. Olsen. I like that they were just 3 feet to the side after they kissed, so they didn't really have a big like welcoming coming in. It wasn't a big entrance at all.
Her hair looks better now, I think.
So you
Why
think
does it
that?
look better?
Well, now it looks kind of
It
parted
it
to the
looks
side.
it looks
Oh
more
yeah,
it looks
yeah,
more
yeah, yeah.
like curled up.
Well, it looks like she now has clips on the side of it. So now it is like clipped in, where then it goes down like an old style type. You know what? I know exactly what you're saying. Her hairstyle has changed.
It has. All right, so I think it looks way better now. Maybe the veil was fucking it up.
Well, it could be. That's a big possibility. That happens. Obviously, as they're about to cut the cake, we now have the lights flickering on and off. There's something that's in here. It's a monster.
Yeah, dude. We got screaming. We've got people getting fucking stomped out, thrown around, legs bleeding. Can't even focus the camera anywhere. Oh, all of a sudden, the camera cuts to being on the floor. We're filming Chloe holding Jimmy, and it looks like this motherfucker's dying. What is happening right now?
I didn't know. Okay. I just thought he was knocked out. When they first showed this scene, I truly thought he was just knocked out. It's not that big of a deal. She's just seeing if he's okay. What this scene also reminded me of is another video cam recording episode, which was Black Mirror, the alien one, where the kid is then taken by the alien ship. The dog is the one that has the video camera. The kid screams, "No, don't leave me!" And then the dog falls. And that's how you could see the kid then floats away and the alien ship takes him. That's exactly how I felt when watching the scene with this big creature now approaching them. It's going to take Chloe. And I already know it's Doomsday.
That was Black Mirror?
It was first season of Black Mirror, yes, where it was the kids having a sleepover and they kept hearing like the loud train horn that kept going off.
Wait,
And
no,
it
that's
turned.
VHS.
Oh, shit. You're right. It is
I was like,
VHS.
wait, that's Black Mirror? I was like, no, I've seen that before. That is
Dude,
not
you.
Black Mirror.
Thank you for correcting me. I absolutely love that you corrected me because I love VHS, and that is exactly what it's from. Yes, Joseph is right. But yes, that's what that scene exactly reminded me of.
Damn, that's a good one. I didn't even think about that. Yeah, that's a fucked up one. But yeah, Chloe gets taken. Intro's here, man. Intro's here. Jimmy's left dying on the floor.
I didn't think he was dying. I just thought he was knocked out. I really had
Oh,
no
I mean, I
idea.
saw blood on his chest. You could see like it all
That could
red.
be anybody's blood. I thought it was all the people that were just destroyed and eaten.
She says, "Hold on, Jimmy. Stay with me." Are you kidding me? He's not knocked out. I mean, yeah,
What?
he is, but like
I mean, he
also
could be
dying
knocked out.
maybe.
Just stay with me, protect me. You're Jimmy the hero.
Yeah, right. More like Jimmy the bleeding hero.
He does go out like a hero. Why don't you shut your mouth? Spoiler.
All right, dude. Yeah. What the fuck?
All right, cut that out. All right, nobody can hear that. Let's go to Kent Farm 8 hours earlier.
Yeah. So 8 hours earlier, bro. It's not a lot of time until this hectic fiasco ends up happening. But I
By
guess
the
that's
way, since we already know who Doomsday is and everything, that's why I kind of enjoy it. It's just a simple fact of I told you he was Swimpan. He was so obsessed that this is exactly what you get when there has to be where Doomsday knows this is somebody evil or they had something evil inside of them that I need or crave. This I loved because we all know why he takes her because he loves her. So now you're giving me this type of layer on this layer. All I know is I don't know right now if this episode is beat. I'm
Mm.
trying to think, and
There's a
I
lot
may
of
have.
good ones out there, bro.
I know I'm not trying to overreact, but I texted you immediately after I watched this, and I said, "Holy
Dude.
shit!"
Man said I'm fangirling over here.
That was word for word.
He's like, I don't get it. I'm fangirling over
Like
here.
I'm trying not to get too giddy. I'm gonna have to keep rewatching this episode so that I could tone it down.
It's up there, dude. I would say it's up there with Lexmas, man.
Okay, but see, that's why Lexmas is different. Because this, like what I told you, I can't wait to get to the next episode. Lexmas, it wasn't that. It
Yeah.
was single storyline that was a single episode that could be the best. So I it's different. But you're right. That's good. That's another one up there
It's up there,
for
dude.
something I need to think about. Okay, sorry.
No, yeah. So we're 8 hours earlier. We're at the barn. This is the whole wedding setup. We got the vendors here. We got the flower people. We got everything, cooks, chefs, whatever you name it. We got people in this bitch. So Lois is in here. It's like, we only got until sunset to change this little heifer house into my cousin's chapel of love. So let's pick up the pace, people. She's got the Bluetooth earpiece in. She's going crazy. She's talking to Emerald, the fucking cook or whatever, the caterer. Dinnerware
Okay.
outside.
Hey,
Presto changeo. Let's go.
before you go on, because don't worry, I'm still gonna allow you to have your girl here, because you don't get any of my guy. When it
It's
comes
fine.
to this, it's a dead serious question. This could even be the poll. Why didn't Clark set everything up?
What is Clark? Well, he's
Why didn't
well,
he set everything up the night before, using his powers and get everything ready? And if things need to change, then Lois would have been able to do that.
maybe he just put everything in the barn and was like, "All right, your people can take care of that."
All right, I'm done.
He said,
Because
I'm gonna clean up and just give y'all what y'all need, but I'm not setting anything up. I'm the best man. I got shit to do.
I mean, he's more than the best man, right? He's the one that walks her down. That's more than best man. That's father. Call me daddy.
Best daddy.
Spank me.
He's better than Gabe, dude.
Are you sure?
I don't know, actually. I didn't see Gabe
Did
behind closed
Gabe
doors.
erase her mind?
I don't know. Too many poop jokes. I would erase my mind, too.
Yeah.
Um,
Did Gabe deny her sexual advancedness?
did Gabe look into the sunset with his wife, Mora?
Sorry, let's get to the thing.
So she's already talking to Chloe on the phone. It's like, yo, you'll fall behind. Please pick up the pace. Over and out. And then we got homie who I mentioned earlier from Daily Planet. This guy's name is Colin. She's like, Jimmy told me you're going to be filming this epic, so go for it, Spielberg. Here's your camera. He's like, all right, cool. And I'm pretty sure this guy, I've seen him in multiple episodes. I'm pretty sure he's the gay dude.
Oh, is that who it was? I was kind of surprised they even got a no name because they clearly showed his face too when you didn't have to necessarily do that. And you could have just showed him behind the
Mm-hmm.
camera the entire time. So okay, that would make sense if he was
I'm pretty sure,
as,
yeah, because he's in multiple. I remember seeing his face at least two more times.
yeah. So as Joseph said, this character's name is Gay Guy.
Gay Colin. It's gay Colin. It's gay Colin. But yeah, no. So Lois gives him instruction to just be a fly on the wall. I don't want to fucking see you. Just record, do your quality shit, but I just don't want you to be in the way. So don't be in the way. He's like, all right, Roger. Goes in for the fist bump. Lois hates him already, wants him fired.
I don't
But
fist. Walks away.
that's right. Only Clark. So she goes, Mother Goose to Baby Bear, over Mother Goose to Baby Bear. I'm getting married, Lois. Shouldn't it be Papa Bear? Enters.
Jimmy now walks in. Joseph, keep it down, please. Thanks. Lois then walks away, says, I don't have time for your crap. I don't even like you. He says, hey, whoa, whoa, whoa. We don't need to jinx her big day. Come on, Lois. And seem a little twitchy there, Jimmy. Butterflies in your stomach starting to make you rumba, huh? Well, listen, seeing Chloe before the ceremony, it's bad luck. So I'm going to need a favor. What about the whole death to his part thing, huh? That's got to be nerve-wracking. Listen, Lois, when we pick the right person, sometimes there's no need for wedding day jitters. You just know. Lois then looks at him. I still don't like you. Good answer, Jimbo.
Yeah.
She then walks, picking up something. Okay, well, speaking of which, I'd like you to meet one of my friends. His name is Clark Kent. You heard of him? Put your bow away, put your bow and arrow away, Cupid. That humbling tadpole is not my Prince Charming. Well, maybe you just need to jump his lily pad and plant one on him, silly goose. Come on.
Oh.
I've seen the way you two look at each other. What is
Oh.
Jimmy now doing? Jimmy probably, and just like how he mentioned in an earlier episode that Lois has given Clark a compliment, Lois has probably slipped so much around him.
Oh, dude. I mean, if he's pointing this out, and I think even Chloe has pointed shit out too, and Clark gets all defensive, and she's like, "Okay,
No,
fine."
shut up.
Yeah. Everyone knows. It's kind of funny at this point. And then we even get that again with our other least favorite character this episode later on.
And the other thing too is when Jimmy says this, uh, J- Lois looks at him. It's that obvious. It's like a gigantic smile. But seriously, I was just kidding. You need to get your eyesight checked also,
I
okay?
love what she says because she says it like she doesn't even can't even make herself believe it. It's like Clark doesn't like me. He likes driving me crazy.
Right? Do you know something I don't? Tell me. Do y'all talk?
And then Jimmy hits it nail on the fucking board, dude. Flirtation 101. Lane? What do you mean? A guy does that every time he likes a girl.
What do you mean, really, Lois? You are the one that has been mean to him the entire time this season. That's what she did ask Jimmy. By the way, everybody, there are tears in her eyes right now. She is so overcome with emotion.
It's like
And
a twinkle. It's like a twinkle in her eyes.
Jimmy said flirtation 101, and Lois just said, he said he loved me?
But I do like how he says it's like Lois and Clark would be great together.
I love that. I love whenever they do the tagline of their names together
Lois
for
and
some
Clark.
reason. It just gives me the nice chills every single time. She says, "Thanks, Jimmy. Why don't you go take a shit now?"
Jimmy's like, right, thank you for reminding me.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's Clark's suit. Make sure he gets it.
I'm gonna go practice my vows. All right. Why don't you go talk to Mr. Right? Okay. Thank you. And then Lois just staring at this suit, just envisioning. She starts
Whoa,
now
whoa,
doing
whoa.
a dance with the suit.
Wait, I just caught what she did with the suit as she raises it and smiles at it because obviously it looks good. She can't wait to see Clark in it. But she puts her hand right, like, on, I guess, the right, or his right
His
side would
boob.
be. Or his left side? Yeah, yeah, yeah. His boob. His boob. But yeah, she, like, touches it, foreshadowing something that happens later on how she touches it.
Yeah, sure. Like that's where Jimmy got cut, right? Is that what you're saying, foreshadows? Either way,
No!
spoiler Joseph. Jesus, hold back already. Either way, with this scene and Lois then getting the suit, as Joseph said, she envisions something in her head where she touches that left breast of her man. With Lois then envisioning, the man with the camera is like, ooh.
He's like, It's like, what? You said fly on the wall, man.
What? All right, Jimmy, I need it. We're going to the next scene, everybody. I may have to
So he
take a
takes.
step back. I may have to take a step back.
Are you
This.
turned on, dude? You turned
Oh,
on.
okay. All right. I
That's like she's flashing straight cooter at him, right?
this. If I'm Jimmy right now,
I'm telling Gay Colin to leave.
I'm telling Colin, make sure this is on recording, and you're only gonna send it to me.
Hey, get the
I
tripod, and then I want you to leave.
this scene. You know what? All right. I'm gonna take. We're now going to the tower.
All right.
We are with Jimmy the Hero. Jimmy the Hero, he's like pretty much thinking this is MTV Cribs. Hey, just I guess it's the groom. It's the groom's bachelor pad. I
Yeah,
forgot my bow
Colin's still
tie.
filming him.
Forgot my bow tie. Let's go on in together, huh? Jimmy then opens the door, and what does he see? Leg, all leg. Chloe has the leg up. She is in her purple lingerie right now, and she is saying, "Thank God you just came in. I need some help with this garter, big boy." The guy in the back who is still filming right now, big pervert. Even if he is, according to Joseph, gay, you're gonna have to
I'm
get
pretty
out.
sure that's him. That he said
Dude,
he
you
has a
better hope it
husband.
is, otherwise, way to assume.
I could have
So
said,
with
could have sworn he was in another episode that said he had a boyfriend or a husband. I'm pretty sure that's him.
Stop yelling at me, Joseph. I didn't call him gay. You did. with
The
this
show said he's gay.
with this man then filming still. Jimmy cannot believe you look great. Hey, cowboy. Oh man, want to give a girl a hand? Oh my god. Now Jimmy, I'm sorry, but
Taylor
I,
is
dude,
frazzled right now,
I
dude.
would be taking off my clothes right now. Get out, gay guy.
Gay Colin. You call him by his real name.
All right, gay Colin, whatever. With Jimmy now. He covers his eyes. Oh my God, I'm not supposed to see you till the wedding. What are you talking about? I wouldn't care.
Yeah, what the gives a fuck about
We're
that,
getting
dude?
married at a bar. Come on.
He's like, I'm not gonna fuck you on the hay bale later and enjoy it. Okay, I'd rather fuck you on our bed. All right.
Jimmy freaking out there. All right, we're gonna have to cut. Come on, Colin, cut. Jimmy, this is classic. What do you
Yeah,
mean this
she.
is classic? Just go, go.
What
Pushes,
does that dude mean by that? What did he
tries
mean
to
by?
push Colin out. Colin decides to say nope. He then just walks to the very back of the room. Jimmy then says, "Hey, I called your phone. I thought that you were getting coffee or something. You know, I made that appointment earlier, Jimmy, in order to be able to get my
It's about
hair
her
done."
hair, dude.
Yeah, but doesn't it look the same as it did underneath the veil?
Maybe I don't know.
Or maybe
Um,
she decided to coordinate with the hairdresser to come with her to the wedding to then do it after the wedding. This makes sense now. She says though that she had the appointment. Jimmy, I wish you could have told me. I wouldn't have come over and seen you like this. Chloe, Jimmy, it's fine. Calm down. I mean, you're so hot right now, those baby blues. No, no, you don't get it, Chloe. It's a disaster. Fuck this. Okay, Jimmy, maybe it's
Jimmy
not
is
so bad.
reacting like crazy right now.
I mean, my garter belt needs a little help. Don't you think you want to get close to the fire? Listen,
Yeah.
groom sees the bride before the wedding. It's like Hindenburg of disasters. This is the worst possible thing that could ever happen. I'm going to go kill myself. Jimmy, breathe. Look, our love has weathered a lot of things I can't remember. A heart attack inducing kisses and a freakazoid bout of amnesia. This is not a big deal. I think we're going to survive you coming to see me on my wedding. Now, Jimmy, come on me. Jimmy then exhales, though. He is. Can't wait
Cool.
to do this.
Conversation done, dude.
Oh,
Yeah, he
that's
goes and
better.
gets his bow
No, no,
tie.
no, 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 no. Joseph, keep it down. That's better. So now she hands him the garter. Jimmy cannot believe it. Jimmy says, I'm going to put this up your leg. Now, all of a sudden, Jimmy, it looks like his fingers are getting a little too close.
Okay, the scene is done, Taylor, because we need to talk about who's calling Chloe.
He starts playing with her. She starts
Okay.
playing back. Now they're grabbing each
Jimmy
other.
hasn't done any of this. He's left to go get his bow tie. Colin's still in the room. He's
Yeah,
in the
Colin is.
back.
By the way, Colin is watching. I told you he never really left.
He was in the back still recording. So they dip. Chloe sees her phone's ringing. Who does it say? Voicemail left by Davis Bloom. Hey, look, I know I'm the last person you want to talk to today, Chloe, but please call me back.
This is
So
kind of
then,
hilarious.
and then yeah, we managed to catch her on the call on the camcorder, and she looks pretty concerned. But like, hey, what was it? Who was that? Just Lois. She's letting us know that we have T-3 hours until D-Day.
Okay.
You ready to
Colin
storm
obviously
this
should have told
beach?
Jimmy. Why didn't Colin tell Jimmy who that was?
Why would? How would he? Didn't? How would he know?
Does he not pick up the sound?
Is it that loud?
I don't know. Camcorders were the best back in the day.
No, they weren't. Look at the quality on that thing, dude.
Yeah, okay. He probably didn't hear. Maybe Colin heard, right? The thing was really loud.
So yeah, I'm calling and Jimmy leave. Chloe is here, just looking into the window like, do I call him back or do I kiss him again?
That's not what she says. And says all we need is for Jimmy to come back in. Jimmy does come back into the apartment, everybody. Her and Jimmy now start rolling around the bed. She is in this purple lingerie. He says, we are not going to have that thing be stained. So now all of a sudden, Jimmy's putting on protection. He is now inserting himself inside.
What are you talking? All right. I don't know if you should get any more of Jimmy's scenes, man.
By the way, the good news is that nothing like that happens again.
Jesus. We're at the Clark house. We're at his house now, and we see what Clark's been doing. He got them all the food, bro. It looks like he got them all the food. That shit looks farm to table right now. All right? That's what Clark was doing. He was getting the food, bro. And he gave them Ma Kent's bread recipe. They're making some good bread in there.
No, that bread looks Italian. That doesn't look like Smallville bread to me.
You think she can't make Italian, dude? They're the bread makers, man.
Okay, I will honestly say with the produce and everything, and then being the number one produce only to Lex Luthor, though, do you think Tess buys produce from them still? Ignore that. With this thing continuing
When she
on
came in that deleted scene, dude, she wanted to make sure that deal was still intact. That's why she was so forward about fucking him.
except I'm gonna need double the eggplants.
Take this tie.
Can you fulfill that order?
So yeah, Clark sees that everything's happening, the catering in the house. Guess who's here in the living room? Oliver Queen.
Get the fuck out.
One of two least favorite characters in this episode right now for us, alright? He's like, oh, Oliver, what's up, man? How you doing, dude? Why the fuck are you here? He's like, watch out for Lois. She'll pin an apron on you, alright? It's like, so what's going on? Dude, you wouldn't believe it. Lex is alive.
Here's immediately what I would say, and I put down in the notes because I did pause it in this. I put down in the notes, "Hey Oliver, any day but today."
You see my kitchen, right?
Hey,
You see my barn outside?
You're invited to the wedding. You know what today is. So can you give this 12 hours?
That's what's funnier too. Like, why wouldn't he know about this day? Like,
Dude,
come on now.
this is not the day at all to be trying to do this. I was so upset with him. Do you really think Clark is going to leave right now? And I even put down in the notes too, because I'm not going to spoil this, but I put down Clark better not leave.
He better not leave.
And he better stand up to him right now.
And which?
I like I said, I paused this moment because I was really upset with Oliver.
But yeah, Oliver does say Lex is alive. I was tracking a wireless ghost router he used to bounce emails to Tess Mercer. And if we can get our hands on that router, it'll tell us where the email's coming from, man. Yeah, but Lex doesn't leave a trail like that usually.
This is
Oliver.
why it's so stupid too.
He's like,
What
he doesn't.
is the most obvious thing. Other people would track that besides you.
Yeah, and he's like, he's not leaving a trail, bro. His routers pop up all over the globe. Like, all over the globe. But every time I show up, the hardware is just missing. Yeah, okay, so you see how I'm saying that he doesn't normally leave a trail, and then as you're following him, there's no trail. So, like, I think he's fucking with you, man. He's like, you want me to grab the router the next time Lex sends an email. Yup, exactly, bro. That's exactly why I'm here. Based on the previous pattern, I'm expecting one today. We could be hours away from locking that monster up, dude. And what does Clark say?
Dude,
Just
I'm
like
not doing
Taylor.
this today.
It's
I'm
like,
not doing this today at all.
That man says, I can't do this today. I cannot do this today. It's like, what? Bro, why are you so soft on Lex, dude? Like, always soft on him.
Don't you want to kill him, right?
He's out there alive. He's like, what do you mean?
He's
like, yeah,
been
he
out
hasn't-
there alive for 5 years now, Oliver. 5 years.
Just a month. Just a couple months.
I know that's why that doesn't work as well, by the way. It's been a month and a half.
Dude, it's been a month and a half, man. He would have made a move by now, man.
Yeah.
Which,
Look,
honestly, he probably would have.
no, he wouldn't have. It would have at least been a year if you want me to truly buy into this. This is no way it was 4 weeks.
He hasn't made a move in months, bro. Okay, that's what he says. But yes, Clark does make a point. He's like, this can wait 24 hours, dude. Chloe cannot wait. Today is the day. I'm here. Not leaving. I'm not doing this shit today. Literally, wait till tomorrow. I'll all yours tomorrow. Dude, what are you talking about? This wedding? Chloe will understand. It's in
It's in
a
a
barn.
barn.
It's in a barn, dude. You're not missing out on. I've been to weddings, Clark, okay? There's some you miss out on, and there's some you don't.
Clark, I've been to a
This.
lot. This one's on the lower class kind of side.
He's like, no, she won't understand, Oliver, because you're not up to date on the craziness of my life. Jarrell took back her memories of me. He's
Which,
like,
by the way, this is what I said. That does add a layer to this.
yeah, it's like, dude, I just did that. Not doing this again.
I already feel
No.
like a bad person because I've stolen a portion of her life. So why am I not going to try to be here for the other most important part of her life? Oliver, dude, is that the real reason? Huh?
Yeah, is that really it? Like, are you for real right now?
Yeah, it is.
He's like, Clark literally says, it's not an option, bro. She suffered a lot because of me, and I'm not going to miss out on walking her down the aisle. So,
Yeah,
no.
I'm not just standing up there. Like I'm
I'm in
walking
the
her.
wedding, bro. This is mandatory. Like,
She doesn't have a father, Oliver. Can you relate to that? I'm walking her down.
maybe Lex hasn't made his move yet, but he will.
Bro, I'm gonna punch you.
He's more dangerous now than he ever was.
How?
What has he done? He hasn't done anything. The man got smothered by ice last time I heard.
We haven't heard from him in 5 years.
Okay. It's been 3 months.
2.5.
Chloe may not know your secret anymore, Clark, but guess who does? Lex. That's right. All right, I'm out. I tried my
Yeah,
best.
yeah. Hey, you gonna come?
Oh, wait, but somehow that worked because next scene, we're back at the classic private jet penthouse. Is that what we should call it now? The PJP?
The jumbo jet, baby.
My jumbo jet. Yes, this is the jumbo jet.
This is the jumbo jet.
This is the jumbo jet. Holy shit. Yeah, so we're with Oliver, and he's immediately looking. He's already looking at his parents' photo of the picture we've all seen before.
I'm already tired of him. And the other thing too is I feel like Clark did have some downtime, which is why he maybe have said that he was going to go practice for his speech, which is why I can buy into Clark during this moment.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
Because
Clark
that
comes
is what
in.
people do. I mean, you got to practice.
That's true. That's
I'm
true.
going to be in front of a lot of people here. A lot of people in my barn.
Clark ends up actually helping Oliver here because I guess he made a fair point to him. I don't know. I feel like Clark's just like, dude, it's because I'm super fast. I can get shit done. Okay, I'll do it.
Also, sorry it took so long. I had to kill some guards. Whoa. Whoa, Clark. Whoa.
Well, look what you made me do. It's your fault, Oliver.
Clark comes back in all blood. Whoa.
Yeah, so, but yeah, he has the fucking router or the server now that he's been looking for.
Yes.
And Clark notices that Oliver is looking at his fucking baby pictures again of him and his family. And he's like, you soft little bitch, dude. You're still not over that? They've been gone.
He should heat ray that right now.
He's like, is that what this is about? Oliver, you told me you set aside your need for vengeance. What the fuck is this? I know you hate Lionel and what he did to your parents. Oh, did? Clark, it's called murder.
He murdered my dad too. We're done here. Okay. Thanks.
He's like, I remember when my dad died. I was so angry. I almost crossed a line that I could not come back from. I'm not
By
going
the
to let
way,
you make that
Lionel
same
killed
mistake.
him too. So yeah, I know how this feels.
Yeah. And so Oliver tries to say, I'm going after Lex for you, man. He knows
Shut the
secret.
fuck up, dude. Just shut up. You like who would believe this?
Clark doesn't even believe it. He's
No,
like,
why would he? This is outrageously idiotic. What are you talking about, Oliver?
he may even know how to kill you, dude. Like, what happens when you're killed, huh? Who am I gonna bug to do me errands? Okay?
Chloe, should you remember things?
Look, just leave me the router. I'll download it. It's gonna take me a couple hours anyway. Plenty of time for you to eat cake. and do the chicken dance and walk her down the aisle.
Also, fine, fair. Here's your little recorder, bitch.
Yeah. No, but Clark does say, he says no. He says, no. If you're really doing this for me, you can wait for me to do it with you.
I love that.
I was like, ooh, Clark.
Dude, he has
Bars,
grown
dude.
so much.
In the
It's
past 3 months, right?
insane. There's not even any trust to, which is why I love it. You're a liar. I'm gonna take this with me now.
He says, no, you can have it after the wedding, bitch. Too bad.
Also, can you explain to me now this next part?
Who is this?
Not next scene, next part here, Joseph, because we
Yeah.
have a new character that's introduced.
Clark leaves the jumbo jet, and some guy comes out of the cockpit after Oliver throws a little tantrum to himself, like a brat. And it's just this. Actually, no, let me go to the episode. Does he have a
What's
name?
with the fireworks, huh? He took the router with him. Without that thing.
Oliver's technician. That's his
can't-
credit.
Yo, put out the fuse, dude. Wi-Fi. I downloaded the info while you two were having your lover spat. Now stop being a bitch. What?
Yeah, this guy.
How did you download it if Clark was holding it? Isn't it unplugged?
It's unplugged too. Like, so how are you hacking the system like that?
How would you be able to do it unless you maybe stuck something inside of it for a second? I could then maybe buy it that way. But if Clark has it unplugged and the guy then said Wi-Fi, so he was able to connect to it through the Wi-Fi, he connect to the router through the Wi-Fi that was then able to download what he wanted onto a flash drive.
Bro, this guy, this is his only appearance.
What? He know Clark's secret.
His name is literally Technician. He's a man in the service of Oliver Queen. He was
Well,
in
that's
the
just
cabin
disappointing.
Of the
That's a
Queen
villain
industry.
name right there.
Technician?
Yeah, the
Technician.
technician's here.
His name was never established. He's the technician who emerged from the cabin and revealed that he secretly downloaded the information
How is this
from
his
the
only
router
evidence? That's
by Wi-Fi
ridiculous. That's
while they were talking.
ridiculous. Oliver, because here's the other thing on why it's ridiculous. Instead of Oliver's little fit he threw, he could have just said, "I already got what I needed, Clark," and
Yeah,
then
why'd we
pulled
need
a
the
flash.
technician?
What do we need a technician for?
So yeah, the technician tells him, we'll go get this location, man.
Just let you know, nominee for top 10.
Well, let me put him on the list.
You gotta put him on the list. I can't believe this is his only appearance. That's outrageous.
Okay.
That's one of the most
15.
ridiculous things I've heard. I thought this guy was going to be like a side butler.
Hey,
and
Oliver, stop being a little bitch. I already got it.
That's his
Downloaded it.
only line ever.
Yeah, he's definitely a contender. That's for sure. 10.
The technician. God, he's a contender only for the name.
Well, he told Oliver to stop being a little bitch, and he knows Clark's secrets. So I mean, he's
Well, he
He's a
knows who
primetime
Green Arrow
player.
is. He knows who the Blur is. And he knows that Lex Luthor and what Lex has been doing the whole time, right? With the router and information that he has now.
yeah.
When did Oliver hire this guy?
Man. So okay. So yeah, Oliver smiles at
You
him.
know what would have been a
Scene
crazy
ends.
twist? If Tess was having sex with the technician. That would just be insane.
That would be a lot better to like have him just one more time, and he was just someone that Tess used undercover.
Boom. Now it all makes sense. Right now, no sense.
No sense. One and done, literally. Juan and done. He could be Mexican.
I don't know. His accent was weird. I couldn't tell if it was.
He was
maybe
like he was from the
Australian.
Bronx.
Yeah, Australian Bronx. Do they have
Australian
those?
Bronx. All right, so we go to the Clark barn, and we got pretty much the bride's room, because she is wearing the dress. Chloe. Lois is here now. She's looking in the mirror. It's like, oh my god, you look so beautiful, cuz. I
Are
can't
you sure
believe it.
you want to do this? You sure?
What do
You don't
mean?
have to. You can leave. All right. I'll take you with me.
I kind of like Jimmy. He's all right. Like, are you sure? I don't know if you want to do it.
By the way, Chloe even makes the line though. If it wasn't for you, I would look like the bride of Frankenstein than Cinderella. But she's in fact the bride of Frankenstein.
Damn. Right now. Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
later on, she is.
this
Yeah.
episode turns into that. She may feel like Cinderella, but in fact, she is the other way.
Yep. And then, so Chloe sees and picks up her phone. Lois is like, who's that? What's going on? It's Davis Bloom. He's been calling all day. Deep down, I know he's a great guy. I truly do. I just think he's a little confused.
Also, why why is it that why are we giving such sad looks about this whole situation? You don't know who Davis is. You don't even know the first 3 years
Dude, it
of his
has to
life.
be the brainiac that's inside her, bro. Do you think it's
I
still lingering?
I don't think it's lingering, Joseph. It dripped out of her ear.
Yeah, well, what does that mean?
I don't know. There could be maybe something still left. It's
Maybe a
just
drop was left over.
all it takes is a drop, so that maybe could work, and that's how it was able to spread. I just the drop would make sense only for the simple fact of there is still an attraction she has for Davis, which at this point, I don't know what the attraction would be. And even her seeing that he's called, it still seems like she wants to be able to express her emotions, which, by the way, what I do hate about this scene is even how she explains Jimmy. It's that no, it's because she loves Jimmy, so she needs to marry Jimmy. That's why he's the guy of her dreams, not this other guy who she wants to fuck. So do you want to have sex with Jimmy? Do you want that type of relationship with him, or are you still always going to have in the back of your mind, I should have tapped Davis's ass? Like,
I
I
should have
just
always went with Davis Bloom. You're not shit. You're not shit. I should have married Davis Bloom.
but exactly that to me is kind of hurtful. Like, oh, Jimmy wins because he's the one I love. But do
Yeah,
you
he's an
only love
orphan.
him?
He's an orphan. Come on, you gotta help him out.
I would believe you if you didn't have the sad face every time you talk about Davis.
Hmm.
Okay,
Yeah,
hey,
it's like it's her booty call or something, man.
yeah, exactly. And she doesn't want to give it up because she still wants a taste. It's insane. Jimmy is everything.
Well, guess what, Lois? He kissed me last week. Yeah, okay. Are you starting to have feelings for him or something?
You're having feelings. We should go.
Yeah, we should go. Yeah, let's go. Come on, let's go capitalize on this. Come on. All I want to do is walk down the aisle with the man I love and just marry his ass. You know? I just want to get this over with. Okay, when did you know he was the one, Chloe? I just don't get it. Jimmy sucks.
I would believe her if she'd have a sad look. It's like the Topanga Lawrence thing. When she kisses that art guy after Corey makes out with Lauren, then hangs
Ugh.
out with her and all that, dude, fuck Corey. With Topanga, though, going out with that art guy, I just feel like if that art guy then calls her again, she's not going to be like, no, she's going to be like, I kissed him. I'm taken. I know who my man is. It's Corey Matthews. Chloe is trying to give off that same type of feeling, but yet when he's calling, she's sad.
Yeah. Look, man. Davis Bloom he's got big dick energy, bro.
Do you understand what I'm saying? I feel like I'm going crazy with this. You can't have it both ways.
Yeah, man. Sometimes you can. That's called the jackpot.
Thank you, Joseph. Thank you. I appreciate this.
Hey, man. I'm just saying. Just trying to help you out. Just trying to help you out.
Jesus,
But
just
yeah.
get back to the fucking scene. All right, fine.
When you meet your super stud, Lois, you're gonna know, I promise, alright? Please. I don't need love. Love sucks! Except yours. Of course. Except yours. That's cool. But yeah, do you have everything you need? Almost. I have something old, something blue, and I just need something borrowed to round out the tradition. Hmm. One in
What
trouble?
what do you need?
One in trouble? Leave it to Clark Kent.
I
Have some
want
in his
a
barn.
big ugly rock.
Why does she, why does she want this? Why does
Here's
she
the other
want
thing
this?
too. I'm gonna pause it. Why does she want it? Wouldn't this symbolize like bad things that have happened to Smallville,
This
aka meteor
that
freaks?
rock killed her killed Lana's parents. Okay?
That rock has killed a lot of people.
They stared into the sun.
Why is that something that you're gonna be wanting? Couldn't you take you could have taken like a picture of like a book, a picture
Nah,
I don't
dude, we want a fucking rock. A
I'm
glowing green
trying to think of
rock.
what else may be in the barn. His jersey. You could have taken anything else
But
besides
it's like Home
this
Depot on
rock.
the back. What up?
What's up?
Yeah, so she really pulls out the fucking meteor rock that he keeps in his lead
How
case.
are you gonna carry that down? Open it. Open it. Dun-dun. Like, think about it when you're holding that in your
Look at my
hand.
box. Look at my box.
Is that a box of ashes? No, no, no. It's the kryptonite box.
No, just it's a rock. Look at this
Oh, it's
kryptonite
not her
rock.
mother or her father's ashes. It's just the kryptonite rock.
Moira and Gabe wanted to be here, so here they are. And does the and does the LeBron on them, dude? Does the LeBron chalk thing?
It gets into so many people's eyes.
It's all in Jimmy's hair.
That'd be kind of
It's
hot.
in the bouquet. Um,
Would it be in me?
but yeah, Clark comes up here and is like, "What the? Oh shit! What the fuck's happening up here? Why do I feel like shit? Why do I feel like shit?"
He falls down to the ground.
I wish he fell down the stairs. Like that would have been so funny.
That would have been amazing.
Because then they would probably just drop the rock or just put it down and go help him out, and then obviously he's fine because he's Superman.
And he's now away from the rock. That's not a bad idea.
That would have been so funny. But yeah, it's like, hey, how about I carry your piece of Smallville's finest meteor rock down the aisle, huh? Chloe, that's like the dumbest fucking idea. I got something so much better for you. Please put that away.
He really
Please.
does say that. He actually plays it off really well. He goes, "You should have just asked me. I have something."
It was like, I have a way better idea. Please put that away. Please put that away. All right, look. Okay. Easy. Easy money. And look, he honestly, it's because he already thought of this, which is crazy. He had it set out as a reminder.
Yeah, Megan
He
actually thought
easily
this was
grabbed it.
weird.
He easily
Megan,
grabbed it.
Megan thought this was weird. For me, I thought this was kind of adorable. I really liked that he was able to save this. And who knows? He probably didn't even know that he had it. He never wore that suit again, so he probably just threw it to the side or something, not really thinking.
Dude, he went into the tornado with that flower, bro.
Okay, well, I don't know how it's intact.
He kept it on him, bro. He kept him on him, dude. He went into the
Shouldn't
tornado.
that shouldn't that
That's
flower go to Lana, technically?
no, we just lied to her after that.
That's
That
true.
wasn't me.
You're crazy.
But yes, Clark pulls out one of the yearbooks and he has a flower that he hands over to Lois. I mean, Lois, sorry, Chloe.
You
He's like,
wish he held it, like put it
you
over to
gave that to
Lois.
me freshman year at the homecoming dance. And she's like, you kept it all this time? What? I never throw away good memories, Chloe. Come on now. And Lois is over
Lois
here
is about to
and
cry.
she is super wet after she just heard that. She looks at Clark like, oh my god, this guy is so romantic and sweet.
She really cannot believe that a guy like this exists. I mean, Joseph, this actually could be the poll. Is this weird?
Oh, that's a good one. I like that. Is this a
And
weird is this a
is
weird
this
thing
a
to
weird thing to save, a weird gift to give? And I want to ask you, what do you think? Megan thinks it's inappropriate. Megan actually, why would you save that? Were they fucking Taylor? Megan said that.
Well, think about it. They probably have all of their yearbooks each year. So he kept something that was of his freshman year in the book.
If he kept something each year, okay, I'm into this. If he only kept that, I don't know if I'm into this because then I do find it a little
Well, I definitely
strange.
buy that he would have all his yearbooks.
Oh, yeah, 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 for sure. He's not getting rid of those. He has to see Lana progress.
Ha! Tina looked pretty good, man. I should have went with her.
Yeah, everyone should have gone with Tina. With this though, Joseph, you don't find it weird.
I don't think it's that weird.
Okay. I just
If he kept it something for each year.
if he kept like a memorabilia type thing for each, and I kind
I
of
mean, shit,
like
he
agree
keeps
with
that
that.
fucking necklace, dude.
That's also a good point. He truly doesn't throw anything away. The necklace would be a Lana thing more than this flower ever would. That's not a bad idea either.
And he don't even keep that in the barn. He keeps that shit in the kitchen, bro.
Yeah, but he knew automatically. So that's the other side of it. It was also really, really quick, like it was planned. So I'm just curious on why he would save something like this. And was it really saved for Chloe, or was it saved because, as Joseph mentioned, it was tornado night? It was the night that, in a way, I revealed myself to Lana.
Yeah. I think that's mainly why.
I
It
think
was a
that's why.
it's a crazy night. I mean, that's a crazy experience. Like, yeah, I'm gonna keep. What if, like you said, that flower should not be intact? It was surprisingly intact after everything. And he was like, dude, I'm keeping this fucking flower.
A good luck charm.
Yeah.
He thinks it's a rabbit foot. That's not bad.
Like, because I think, bro, if we even go back to the screenshot I think I used for the art on that episode, I used a picture, or the season 2 premiere. I'm pretty sure I used a picture and he has that flower still on his shit.
And don't get me wrong, I do think this is very sweet. It's it's just weird, and that's why I think this one is a good poll. I'm very curious on what the audience feels about Clark still having this flower, and what does the flower mean. So I'm gonna need comments. I'm gonna need paragraphs, full story. Dude,
Vortex,
it's
bro.
perfectly intact.
It has the flower on.
By
That's
the way,
after
though,
the tornado.
but is it because it's Lana?
Lana's even in that picture, dude.
That's exactly what I'm asking.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's a good little theory there to try to connect that. They're making a lot of callbacks, man. I mean,
Yeah, and
that's
there's also
crazy.
a lot of foreshadowing of what's going to happen with people, and also they showed me Chloe in purple lingerie showing some like, oh, I'm gonna
All
have
right.
to. I'm gonna make a poster of that, and I'm just gonna put it on my wall, and I'm gonna tell my kids you call her mommy.
Yeah, that's your real mommy. So we go to the next scene because the crew leaves over to go get ready for the wedding. Lois and Clark got to leave the bride alone. We're going to Cuba, Alcazar, Cuba. This man Oliver listened to his fucking weird technician dude, and they got the location, and he's now infiltrating a place. He sees of a silhouette staring by the window, and he immediately just shoots an arrow towards that, thinking it's Lex.
This is the dumbest shit I've ever seen. What is Lex staring at? You think Lex is just in a warehouse, just hanging out in the dark by himself, not on any type of device, no
Isn't your
phone.
sunglasses like able to read that maybe it's not a real person?
Yes, you mean like some predator type thing?
Heat signature,
Yes,
yeah.
that something would give off in order for him to be able to see if it's a real person. This isn't even close. I could tell that was not a real person from when he took the shot.
And the way they fell too. He says goodbye, Lex. Immediately shoots, takes off his glasses like he just committed murder. And then now he goes
He's
up.
he's disappointed because there's no blood.
Yeah, he goes up and realizes, oh, it's a
Who wrote
mannequin.
this note?
He shot them immediately in the fucking head. He shot Lex in the head.
Yeah, he tried to go for the eye right there. And in order for that to be kind of a shot on Lionel, if Lionel killed your parents, why are you going after Lex?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Even Clark said that.
Yeah, so
Um,
this doesn't really work for me either. This is complete anger. Oliver has lost his damn mind.
but yeah, who does leave this note? Because there's a note on the mannequin that says,
Who left it?
"Sorry, I missed you."
Then, okay, Joseph is completely wrong once again. Oliver picks up the note and it says, "The Secret Life of Charlotte."
What if it was like a Greek or Roman
I would have
quote or
loved
something?
if it was a riddle. I thought that's what it would be, not that.
Like something that Lex would totally say. But it's kind of funny because how he points it out later after this whole part. But we get someone come out of the fucking shadows and doing a hiya hooya and immediately starts throwing fucking spinning kicks around on Oliver, kicking him around. Roundhouse is going on. He gets his hood taken off. The woman goes.
I just like when he's getting kicked in the face. What the fuck, man? Stop!
He literally goes. I'd be like, "What the fuck? That hurt." Oliver Queen.
Jesus.
Guess who steps out of the fucking shadows, man? Lana, the orphan Lang, the OG super secret soldier.
Agent, soldier, spy.
Lana Lang.
Also, what if she became Orphan from Batman? Right? And that's what this outfit really signifies. She's just going to have the black mask on the entire time. Maybe that's the character they were inspiring her off of. Now we're getting somewhere here. Also, Joseph, my other question is, why did they introduce her this way? You know what would have been better if she just showed up at the fucking wedding.
No, she has to be up to something.
What?
She's super secret agent.
Ridiculous.
What are you talking about? This is on par. Super secret agent, soldier, spy, Lana. Are you kidding me? This is T. This is to a T.
This for me, worst scene in the whole episode. This is absolutely nonsense. Why is she having to be introduced this way? It's much more impactful if the first time you saw her is the actual tease that we get. This kind of ruins that.
Nah, dude. Nah. Like, yeah, where's Lana been? She's out there fucking around with Green Arrow, dude. Hunting down Lex, yeah.
Hey, Oliver, does Clark know about you? I think he could safely say he knows more about my secrets than he does yours. Or
Oh. Yeah, we coming in with the bars already, dude. Lana looks so stupid. She looks so stupid right now.
and this is why it gets even dumber. We both know that 2 hours ago, more than 43,000 mega gigs of Luther Corp RAM and Ethernet cables were running through this place. Sounds like we each came here with a score to settle. You want to kill them together? One of them looks away. I'd say you were aiming to settle more than a score. That was his eye that you were going to try to shoot out. Hey,
That would have been literal brains.
is this note for me or for you?
Honestly, that's a good point. Who's it for?
Lana, I'm not convinced that Lex is even alive. Just because the king dies doesn't mean the entire empire crumbles overnight. Thanks. Get out.
That's the Luther.
What was?
That's the Luther.
What are you
talking
even
right there.
doing right now? I thought you were like moved past this. You were never gonna leave Smallville if Lex was there.
Bro, she was just too obsessed with Lex, man. She said, Clark, our relationship sucks. I'm out of here.
She's obsessed with the hunt.
Oh, yeah. The hunt. But yeah,
Yeah,
I just
so,
followed the leads here to
Oliver.
protect Clark. She's saying
Fuck you!
she's saying she's protecting Clark also. Who are these people?
Two protectors of Clark.
Oh, the Alliance, two protectors of Clark. No one needs to protect Clark right now. The man has been doing just fine.
Yeah.
Y'all are fucking idiots. Y'all are being of no help right now. Y'all are no help right now.
What? And what does this even mean? It's like they're gonna kill Lex, go back to Clark. I killed him for you.
Yeah, what do you mean, man? I'm like, fuck
I didn't ask you to do that.
If I wanted him dead, Oliver, he would have been dead a long time ago. I never wished that upon him. But yeah, if you're on a trail, Lana, I can help you. Let's help each other out. Because, you know, I'm taking it personal, and it looks like you're taking it personal. So I think we should take it personal together. And she goes, you're Green Arrow. You're better than this, dude.
Okay, facts.
Yeah, that's true. You sound like Clark, though. Huh. Yeah, facts. If we want to fight for the greater good, maybe we all have to be a little more like Clark.
I hate both of them.
Both of them just keep saying stupid things back to each other, and it's like battle of the stupid right now. Who can say the more ridiculous
Yeah, that's
line right
exactly.
now?
I love Clark. I love Clark more.
So speaking of Clark, how is he? He's giving Chloe away at her
Him
wedding.
and Lois are married. Couldn't believe it.
Lois is pregnant. And she goes, I can't go to the wedding. It's too complicated.
You were
Uh
invited to be the maid of honor or like a bridesmaid.
yeah, Clark is standing in your place, right?
Also, the other thing is, it wouldn't be for Clark, it would be for Chloe.
They're making it all about Clark. They are the
Why is
most
this
selfish people.
Clark?
They're the two most selfish people
No,
right
no,
now.
no, no, Joseph. According to them, Clark is the most selfish fucking person.
Honestly, we wouldn't all be here if it wasn't for fucking Clark. And guess what we're having to do right now? Go to the wedding because of fucking Clark, dude.
Because of Clark. By the way, it's not really that complicated either because she's the one that left him a videotape. So you shouldn't even be around anything that would Clark like. You knew Clark would be
Clark
around Lex in
finally got
some
over
way.
you, dog. Clark finally got over you, and the fact you're about to and what she takes away from us later on, what she takes. Oh, I'm gonna fucking
No, 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 no. She doesn't take that away. He does. And you know why?
fuck you, fuck you.
I have proof that he is the one that takes it away. Because what he does is he's like, hey, why don't you come over here? Why don't you come and be here for Chloe? Chloe needs you. Come on, it's your best
Dude,
friend.
stop. We
Why don't
can't.
you come?
Dude.
Why don't you come over? All right. Later. Next scene.
All right, so we're back at the Clark house, and Lois is like, Smallville, chop, chop, let's fucking go. We can't have a wedding without the escort to give the bride away. Come on. She comes down the stairs. Clark is coming around the corner. They're both fully dressed up. Lois looking really fucking good in that orange dress. Holy shit. My God. Clark looks even better. Clark looks even better. They're both just staring at each other in awe of each other's beauty. They're like, we're so fucking hot. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous.
She lives there, right?
Apparently, she doesn't.
So she was just upstairs then changing. I thought she was like upstairs
Dude,
in her room or something.
Clark always gives her his room.
I just, well, I do like the walk down. I love everything about this scene.
You know whose
And
ass took his parents' room?
oh, I guess that's true. I gotta remember mom and dad somehow. Gotta smell the sheets.
No, he burned those, I'm sure. He's mature now, dude. He burned those.
All right, so this is how you know they actually really do like each other. Because I really do feel like this is a 27 dresses moment where when she's walking down, she's wearing a bridesmaid's gown. I mean, it's not really, in my opinion, like that spectacular. Lois has had better
Well, they
dresses.
usually look nice.
She said she had a better dress with Alex Thompson the bowler. This is what she comes down with. I mean, I would understand if it was the red, but this one I'm like, this is a bridesmaid dress. This isn't anything. The bridesmaid or the bride gave this to you in order for you to look uglier than her. Clark's still finding Lois attractive. That's love.
Damn, that's true. But yeah, I mean, she comes down to help out Clark because Clark wants to use his dad's cufflinks, but he never has worn them, so he doesn't know how to put them on. And she makes fun of him because all you're wearing is fucking cow shit flannel shirts. Of
Do you
course, you
think
don't need cufflinks.
Martha engraved them? Like this is one, the other one's in my ass or something along the lines of that.
I smuggled these inside my ass. Yeah, so
Two in the
while
pink, one
she's
in the stink. Am I
and
right?
dude, stop, dude. It's enough with the bowling references. Um, what's really cute and adorable here is that classic moment where she's here, distracted, helping him out with the cufflinks, and all Clark can do is just look at her. He's not even paying attention to what she's fucking doing. He's just looking at her because he's in love, dude. He's in love, bro.
I completely agree with you. I think this is actually a very sweet moment. Once again, what they are bonding over these days is really their family's more personal things than ever before. It's not just jokes between them, because even the jokes are about something serious that they have.
Or
So
they're very sexual but flirting.
I wouldn't even say they were very sexual. I
It's so.
still
Do you notice what she says when she's talking about the cufflink? She's like, "You just got to make sure it sticks right up, and then it slides right in." And they both just pause, and they're like, "Penis joke?"
see. No, I wasn't going with that. I thought they
They
were
make an awkward face after she says that.
because the cufflinks are engraved with that. That's what Martha gave to John. That is why it's weird. It's not them. It's the parents.
Whatever, man. Whatever. Look. She goes, "Okay, the ring, you can give that to Jimmy when the minister signals, okay? And here are his vows in case he forgets." And then Lois goes ahead, kind of steps away forward in front of him, starts reading over things. And then Clark is clearly going. Clark is clearly
This
going
is the
over.
worst moment for Lois in my
It
mind,
is.
only because why would you ever think this? I really wrote down.
You
why
just
would you-
handed him the vows. Like,
What do you think he's reading? You think he's just saying this? Not even to your face?
yeah. You just start saying, "It's really hard for me to put my feelings into words." And Lois starts looking up with such glimmering hope. Like, oh my God, he's really
Can you
saying
please
that
say
to
it
me.
right, Joseph? Clark starts off the note with, "I'm not the one you think I am."
I'm the love of your life masquerading as your best friend. But from the moment we met, I knew I wanted to spend the rest of my life with you. And does Lois really think he's just...
This is ridiculous, even for her. This is a little
I'm sorry,
out there.
Lois. Love you so much in this episode this season. This is definitely going down in one of your worst moments. Nominee, for sure. Like,
This has to be a worse look. Because even Clark, Clark, if I'm him, wait. What are we?
wait, Jimmy wrote this, not me, dude.
They're really sweet, right? I was just reading what you just handed to me. That was great, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like about to cry. Okay, I'm not with her on this moment. I can't be.
No, I'm not either. Because Clark even like, okay, I think I'm going to stop reading this in front of you.
I'll read this later.
Yeah, and so now we're actually caught up to the very beginning of this episode where Colin, gay Colin, comes in and he has...
Gay. Still gay.
He's still gay. I don't think he's straight. And so he comes in here with the recorder, and he's ready to obviously get their video segment, their confessional. But yeah, they go ahead and start it, and we're back roundabout full circle, baby. You know, we all about full circles around here.
I do like it because I thought they were going to be replaying us that scene. Nope, not at all. Instead, we immediately flash to another scene where
Davis.
this is at first, okay. I was completely against Davis calling Chloe. I really thought this is
Until you saw what he was doing,
and then,
right?
and then the man is shaking, pulling bags out of his ambulance right now, and the bags are just blood. Everywhere on his ambulance is blood. His
He
chest
just
covered in blood, and it's not like he's cut. It's blood from someone else. And this looks like multiple people if they're fitting in the bags like this.
Yeah, he's like, "I did something horrible, Chloe. You have to call me back, please." And the bags are dripping blood. There's no way these should be ripping. These bags should be ripping.
All
But
right,
yeah.
question and theory for you now. So, if Chloe answers the phone, is he only wanting to talk to Chloe in order to settle himself down? Or Chloe then would be able to have the voice that would then be able to calm him so he then does not change?
Dude,
Or-
honestly, I could buy that already because, I mean, he needs something. I feel
He's
like
too
it
wound
happens
up.
more when he's away.
Yeah. And if he, or maybe it's just something that's inside him that's growing where it's like a jealousy where that feeling inside where it's just constantly growing and then he turns into that monster. This is more of a, please, Chloe, I don't want anything to happen to you. Can you please just call me? It seems more worried that he knows he's going to do something if he doesn't hear her.
Yeah, yeah. And I would probably be just as desperate as him if I thought that worked. So I'd be like,
Yeah,
please.
I really don't want to.
I don't even give a fuck about Jimmy anymore. Please, if I could just like lay by you, like at your feet like a dog for just like 10 minutes.
Okay, that's kind of adorable though, if that's what he wanted and he just wanted her to scratch his head. Like I would be all about that.
So as Davis puts the bags in the local dumpster right there, he turns around and he sees that there's like, I guess, a guard there. He's like, "Oh shit, sorry man, didn't mean to scare you. Uh, was just heard something going on. Saw your ambulance. I was just doing my rounds. That's all. Just checking it out. Everything cool? You all right?" And the guard immediately notices the blood on the ground because of his flashlight, and he's like, that's quite a bit of blood there. So
Davis responds with, it's that time of the month.
Davis is like about. It looks like he's about to throw up again. Like he's on the verge of a blackout here. And he's like, I really need. I need to go. I need to go. Please let me go. And he's like, no, no, no. You can wait right here. The guard looks at inside the dumpster and immediately is like, holy fucking shit! What did I just look at?
He starts puking.
Yeah, he's like, what the hell? And he pulls out his gun. He's like, what did you do? It's not my fault. I blacked out. I couldn't control it. And
Davis
then
now
now
falls backwards. He's now on the ground and he is holding the dumpster. We see his hand and grasping the side. All of a sudden, his hand then starts to change. Spikes start coming out. His eyes are now glowing red. We now have Doomsday rising.
dude, the spikes coming out of the hands is really
It's
fucking
really
cool.
good. I like that a lot too. I thought that was a great scene to have.
That's really fucking cool. But yeah, he starts morphing into that, gets bigger. The guard tries to shoot him. Obviously not working. We see flesh get ripped apart.
Dude, Davis told you to leave, and then the moment you started seeing him change, you probably should have bailed. They probably were on Murder Street in Metropolis too, so
Oh,
everyone
dude.
knows.
You know they always play pranks around there.
That guy was for sure a rookie. He didn't know what he was getting himself in.
Yeah, we don't usually make rounds around here, guard. That's not protocol. So yeah, that dude's just got ripped apart. We're back at the wedding.
All right,
We
Joseph,
got the.
keep it down, please.
Oh, okay,
Everyone,
sorry.
this is the couple that we've all been waiting for. This
Yeah,
is
for the
finally.
next 10 minutes, maybe.
Okay, can you? All right, I'll remember this. With them now having a very sweet moment, regardless of how long it is. It is Jimmy. It is Chloe. They are moving, swaying. They are dancing. They are kissing. Jimmy. Oh, Chloe, you're so beautiful. Oh my God. Now we have some random family members that are trying to talk to them, but all of a sudden Chloe turns around, looks at Clark, who is standing on the stairs watching over everyone, says, "Nobody better be stealing shit."
No, no, no. This is like the moment at the Thanksgiving table, dude. He's like, "These are all my children." Yeah.
I also don't like how she calls him over, but I'll accept it too. It's just
Why?
Chloe
You thought
turn-
it was inappropriate?
like, come on, man.
No, she calls him out first. She's like, "Hey, Clark, it's
I
time
just
to
don't-
boogie. It's time to
Still-
boogie, bro. No one's gonna flirt that way."
Okay, the finger was the flirting part. That's all
Well, yeah,
I'm trying to say. Yeah, she might as well put it all.
Yeah. So yeah, Clark is easily like, "Yeah, okay, I'll come dance with you." And so yeah, they start dancing. Jimmy's gone, by the way, so Taylor's done talking.
Actually, Jimmy starts dancing with Lois, which I think is kind of a plan that they have going here, no?
Wait, does that really happen?
He went up to Colin and Lois. I didn't notice that till now. Just
Oh, shit.
rewind it for me. Yeah. Is this a plan?
Whoa! I didn't notice that,
I didn't
dude.
notice that
He
either.
really does come in there. He's like, "Hey, can I borrow her for a second?"
Yeah.
And she's like, "Yep, gotta dance." Well, maybe that's the thing. Maybe they dance with each other's like
that's
best friends, best man type of thing.
Yeah, and then they switch partners magically, huh?
Oh.
And Jimmy's the one
Jimmy
that cuts
totally
in.
did this. Jimmy totally did.
this.
He
This
probably.
is Jimmy.
Oh, maybe that's what it was. He cued Chloe after they just kissed and danced and said, "Hey, get Clark. Go dance with Clark."
And it wasn't sexual. This was a plan. That was excitement. That's why she did it that way.
Mm-hmm.
This,
Mhm.
by the way,
We solved
mark,
it.
mark this down. This goes down as best plan nominee.
Oh, yeah. You know, I just watched My Best Friend's Girl, Season 3, Episode 1 of Boy Meets World last night, and that was basically the same thing, dude.
You
Remember?
talking about when
Corey
she starts
couldn't
dating?
ask Topanga out, but Sean asked her out because he knew that he would get mad about it. And
And
so then
remember, Corey then dated Brittany Murphy, R.I.P.
Dude, when I watched it, I was like, is that Brittany fucking Murphy, bro? I was like, dude, R.I.P.
And
Man.
Joseph, you can't even try to like tell me those things because now I'm just gonna do this. You dirty little badger.
That was a good plan, Hunter. I almost had to kiss him. But yeah, no, this is best plan. Best plan.
Best
Jimmy
plan
and Chloe.
nominee. I
Jimmy
didn't
and
even
Chloe.
realize that until we were just watching.
Yeah, no, because I was like, wait, I saw her talking to Colin. I didn't see Jimmy, and I made you. Yeah, you made me rewind it. I did see him pop in. So yeah, interesting. But Chloe's like talking to Clark. Is it a little weird for you? It's a little weird, right? It's like, yeah, a little bit, I guess. But no, it's cool. This is a great time. Thank you for letting us have our wedding here. Well, yeah. The fuck? That's the least I can do.
You couldn't afford anywhere else. I get it.
Jimmy's poor. I get it.
Yeah, you thought you were marrying rich. It happens to us.
You were once Brainiac. You don't have a lot of money now.
Also, I loved a homeless woman, so I get it.
And he does say you were always the best friend I ever could have had. And I'm like, damn, bruh. And
Chloe,
she goes,
why are you
say-
talking to me like this? Yeah.
yeah, you say that like something's changed. We've been through too much together. Nothing's going to make me forget that. So it comes to question again. What does she not remember? Is it really just they just plucked out the parts where he's using powers?
But I don't understand how she thinks that then. So what?
Because they literally made plans based around his powers. So it's like,
yes.
how
They
do you
had to-
forget?
She lied for him in order to be able to hide the powers because that's what goes on in the other thing. Does she remember the alien symbols? Does she remember writing all the articles, who those articles were about?
Yeah,
or
if like that was
it
the
not about
case, is
Clark?
Wall of Weird still fresh in the mind? Like, is that,
Exactly.
you know what I mean?
What is there?
But yeah, so he smiles at her and goes, "You're right, Chloe. You're right. The important thing is that your life is everything you want it to be."
Look what Jimmy does. This is perfect.
Yeah. And then, yeah, Jimmy comes in. But Chloe does say, it's weird. It's like I've been carrying around this weight, but I don't know, a few days ago, I finally let go. It feels good. So that should just show that clearly the secret was a very big burden.
Well, yeah, Pete kind of said it. I mean, in a way, you always felt like you always had to protect Clark's secret versus being able to live. Chloe being able to acknowledge that, where that's my problem with you, Joseph, and I told you this. See, I'm all for it because it means Chloe finally released where she can then love Jimmy. But then why is she sad when Davis calls?
Dude, it's just like, I just wanted to touch his pee-pee one time.
I hate that she just wants to be able to bang him in order to see.
Yeah, you got to see what the Doomsday is like.
Well, you have to see if that's really what you... Man, even if it is great sex, it's still not Jimmy the hero in the back of the Yaris. That's what you grew up on. Without that, what are we doing?
Look, man, stop trying to keep us from our wonderful fucking moment we're about to have right here.
I didn't. I said this was a nominee.
After Jimmy comes in, hey, CK, my turn to dance with my wife. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Come on, get out. And so, yeah, Clark's
And guess
like,
who
yeah,
he
of course.
leaves? Who's just standing by themselves.
Lois, right
And
next to
this
Clark.
makes sense why she's like that.
Mm-hmm. And Lois looks and sees that Clark is looking at her. And Clark is looking at her like, ooh. He was already looking at her. So I feel like if a girl's catching that a guy's looking at her already, that's a big signal. Is it not? Wink, wink, hint, hint.
Dude, there's so many wink winks. My whole thing was, where was she about to take Clark?
No, she wasn't gonna take Clark anywhere. What
I
do you
thought
mean?
they were going to go upstairs. Isn't that what she tries to pull first? And then Clark says no?
Mm-mm. It's Clark. It's all Clark. She was literally gonna dodge a situation and try to just...
Okay, so
she
she
was
wasn't
gonna
go upstairs
go-
with him at all.
No,
Okay.
she was gonna go. She says her feet are hurting. She wants to go sit down. So she's gonna go do that. But no, because you'll see he grabs with his left hand. If she grabbed his, it would have been his right.
And that's fair, because she does even say in this scene, who are we going to make jealous? Clark then spins her in and says, everyone. and then they start to dance.
He pulls her, bro, and she did not expect that. You can just see that on her face too. But she is definitely all for it because Clark's like, "Come on, why not?"
Oh, dude, I'm gonna let you continue because this is one of the best scenes in my
And then
mind.
yeah, he pulls her in, and it seems like it's a little awkward maybe for her at first, but she slowly, little girl grins into it, like, "Oh, I'm dancing with my crush. I can't fuck this up. I can't fuck this up at all." But Clark is truly just having a great time. he's enjoying this dance, and then someone fucking bumps into Lois, who should be killed. By the way, we should kill that guy.
I'm not gonna lie.
Clark was about to go punch him.
My real problem with this is those are kind of the most two important people at the wedding besides the bride and the groom.
There's a lot of room in that barn.
I don't know if you should be bumping into them. I would like that seems like the two where they could say, "Get out. This is mine. This is my barn, actually." Is that
Yeah.
guy, is he even a friend? Who is he?
Yeah, dude. If it was Colin, bro, it'd be okay, maybe, because he's camcorder guy, but
Oh, yeah,
nah.
yeah. No, no. Colin's working here. All right. He has to get the shot somehow.
Fly on the wall.
Yeah, yeah. You don't even
But
know
yeah,
he's here right now.
after, it's weird because the bump into Lois, it does stop the dance, but they're still holding on to each other's hands and arms right here. And so they then look at each other, and they're looking at each other like, are we about to fucking kiss? I think we're about to kiss.
She touches his breast.
And she ends up putting her hand on him because she looks at him too like, I think we're about to fucking kiss. And they slowly embrace, get closer, and they are literally a fucking like centimeter away from touching lips here, bro.
I don't even know how you plan that. That is really close. I wonder how many like times the director had to be able to yell cut. That's just really close. No, 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 no. Get as close as you possibly can, and then you'll stop. I don't know. That seems kind of difficult to do, no? They were really about to touch lips. It's like you
Dude,
said, it's a centimeter. It's pretty damn close here.
God, bro, it's right there. It's so close. It's so close. It's so far. But yeah, no. And this is where we talked about earlier because it sucks. Something else happens to pull them away. And sorry, not them. It is truly Clark that decides to pull his fucking face away because he hears Chloe say, "Oh, no way!" And immediately turns, and Lois is still eyes closed, ready to fucking pounce, dude. But no. In walks Lana fucking Lang at the worst time, with the worst hair, with the worst fucking timing, bro.
Super secret agent soldier spy has finally made her mark. With her training now completed as Chun-Li and her being able to use the wushu, now she was able to feel the spirits that Clark was going to get attached to somebody new. With her then arriving, she obviously saw them almost kiss, so Lana now has to feel threatened. But she can't play it that way. Instead, with Chloe getting excited, Lana then smiles. She starts getting all cute. Oh, I just
Lana
happened to
totally
stop
did this on
by
purpose, dude.
on fucking purpose. She went to the back of the barn in order to come into a spot where nobody was able to like see her make an announcement before she was able to check out the dance floor and what was going on.
Yeah, she's a piece of
And
shit.
it goes back to the biggest villain of the episode, and his name is Oliver Queen. You don't believe me? Let's go to the next scene. I have proof here.
Yeah, so by the way, Clark is truly focused on Lana right now, hugging Chloe, and
Okay.
Lois walks away
I
really
love it.
fucking sad, and I
Love that
hate it.
moment. I love that moment. You understand? Again, this whole episode, whenever I say I love something about this episode, people need to realize
Because you love being
I,
crushed.
dude, crush me. Don't make me feel good every time. Don't give me ha ha every time. Make me feel that with Lois, then knowing that she has to step aside because this man, for some reason, is so infatuated with some homeless slut that then she looks down. She is devastated. Clark doesn't even care, or does he? But again, whose fault is this really?
I think he low-key hates seeing her right now.
I actually thought that too. I'm not even gonna
I
lie to
think
you.
there's a sprinkle of hate in there
Yes.
for seeing her right now. Like, it's like, fuck this
You know
bitch,
why?
dude.
I think it would have been a more proper way, if she would have said that she is coming, then Clark would have been more awkward about it, more of, oh my God, what do I do? Lana, Lana. With her just arriving, I think that goes back to she's still the same person.
Piece of shit. That's what it is. Yeah, real
Yeah,
piece of
always
shit.
want to do surprises, never can be committed.
Yeah. Um, let's beat her up. Kick her out.
No, I'm gonna do that to somebody else. He's in the next scene.
But yes, next scene is we're seeing the porch of the Kent house. Lois is here. She jacks a bottle of champagne from the waiter on the way.
Looks like a great, like Welch's grape juice, fake champagne that she has there.
And she sits down, just immediately starts chugging it, taking it to the dome. Guess who walks up? Oliver fucking Queen. The biggest crybaby known to man right now.
What up, Lo?
Yo, Lois, you want a glass with that? You want a glass with that, girl?
Guess what? I brought two.
Lois is like, you were the last person I want to fucking
Yo,
see
you're
right now.
such a piece of crap.
I don't want to see you right now. What do you want? It's like, just go and enjoy the party, please. Trust me, I'm gonna be a real buzzkill. You're gonna hear me fucking whine and cry. All right. Yeah, you're probably right. But I may not be your most top confidant, but I will say though, if you want to talk, I'm here. And
And at
Lois
first,
gives
I
in,
thought this
dude.
was a sweet moment. At first, I was buying into this because finally, this is really two exes that are going to be able to talk about perhaps feelings for others. Oliver has had sex with probably five people in front of Lois. So, with Lois now being able to express her feelings for somebody else, she doesn't want to with Oliver. But now she actually does open up. No, she doesn't talk about this, and I would understand why. The closest person she has is Chloe. You can't talk to Chloe about this.
Nah.
You could talk to Jimmy, which is why Jimmy the hero is
Yeah, but
absolutely
he'll go tell
fantastic.
Clark.
Yeah, that's actually the real problem with what Jimmy and telling him
Because he
anything.
wants
So
this to
I get
happen. He's like, he's gonna just go tell Clark.
dude, he wants you to. I'll be right back.
Wait, are you kidding? I'll be right back. I'll go tell him.
Jimmy, please don't. Okay, Lois, 20 minutes later.
You got 20 minutes until I go tell CK. Like, get your affairs in order. I'm revealing that piece of info. But yeah. So Lois does say, I'm just having all these feelings and I don't know what they fucking mean. And I'm like, damn, that's real, bro. She's too walled up, you know what I mean? She doesn't know what true love is, man. And it's scaring her, dude. It's fucking scaring her.
Well, it's because what we have seen with Lois is that a lot of the guys she has been with, douchebags. We're talking AC, we're talking people that leave her when she's pregnant. We're talking people that don't understand once you see a C-section scar, there's no going back. Sometimes things just don't work out. But the main point to all of this is the people that she has dated are either clones, robots, or just people that don't want to stick around. What she has seen from Clark, he never leaves the farm. So he'll stick around. Not only that, but he is so thoughtful, so sweet, so manly, all in one. But the main point is he will always stick around because he's never going to leave this farm.
You don't know that, dude. He might. Who knows?
You already spoiled that too with that future episode that you refer to with the blue kryptonite. I want to point this out with Joseph to everybody and his spoilerness. He already let me know Clark still lives on the same farm. So Clark
Yeah, man. I mean, that's just to
does
go back and
not
raise a
move.
family, dude. That's like that was Crisis on Infinite Earths, bro. What do you mean?
What do you mean? What I mean? He doesn't leave the farm. That was my whole point. That proves
Nah,
that
dude.
he doesn't.
Nah. What do you know? What do you know? What do you know?
Oh, okay. So they live in Metropolis in a penthouse.
Anyways, okay. Oliver asks, "Who's the lucky guy?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm not about to have this conversation with an ex. It's gonna be very awkward. I feel like, and I feel like it's only awkward because it's the fact that they know each other. Maybe that's what's awkward for her."
No, Oliver's a douchebag. Why would I ever express any type of feelings towards a guy who's just gonna take those feelings, put them
No,
in a
that him
ball?
and Clark know each other.
I don't think that. I think it's just because it's Oliver. Oliver sucks. I would never think that Oliver is the guy that I'm gonna sit down and have an emotional conversation with.
Yeah. But he does tell her, he's like, you could just, get over it, or you just let it all actually happen.
By the way, what's funny, and I do want to point this out before you go on, Joseph. Sorry to interrupt, but I do have to point out a Megan comment. So Megan, when he comes up, she turns to me. She goes, "Oh, if I'm Lois, Clark then just pays attention to Lana. I'm looking at that boy. I'm saying I can't wait to fuck my ex, and I'm taking him and I'm leaving." I said, "I hate you." So that was a Megan comment. I just wanted to point out what Megan would do. That is my wife. Continue. Sorry.
Yeah, but then she'll still be mad the next day, right?
Yeah, yeah. She's mad the next day when all you had was a conversation and she just got done fucking.
And then you're wondering why you don't want to talk to her anymore because
Yeah,
then she fucked her
exactly.
ex.
What'd I do?
You talk to that stupid bitch!
Yeah, I talked to her and blow her.
So yeah, um, he really just says, "Look, we can just start now, if you'd like. Just moving on from what we had. I can really just be a good friend right now." And Oliver attempts to be a good friend here, I guess. You know?
I'm with you. Like I said, I bought into all of this, everybody. This is actually the start of the conversation I was into. I was buying what he was selling.
And Lois just goes, "Okay, all right. Well, it's like I was just going along, and then these feelings just snuck up on me. I tried to ignore it, but then there are these moments where I fucking can't. I don't know, maybe I was reading it wrong." And to add insult into injury, it all went down tonight! This wedding sucks!
But I thought for once somebody needed me.
Damn, I
Sorry.
love that.
I love that too. That I am
She wants to
obsessed.
be needed.
Yes, somebody that all, but it's
That
somebody that
truly just enjoys her and wants her and needs her.
yes, and is not like impressed with anything she does. It's just her.
Yeah, and she's like, "I know it sounds sappy. Whatever." But yeah, she really just
Um,
wanted to be needed, bro.
uh, Oliver says, "Well, I'm really happy that you're feeling those emotions." And I'm sure that whoever the person is very lucky or is actually thinking about you.
Yeah, I'm sure he does need you. And so she even goes, "Well, how would you know?" "Because I know Clark."
Let's pause. Everyone thinks that's a sweet moment, right?
And
That's so
Lois
sweet.
does look at him like, "Oh my god, you knew."
The way she just described everything in the conversation she had with Oliver was not Clark. So this is why I point this out. He already knew that Lois and Clark were into each other. What the fuck did Oliver do in the scene that he was with Lana in? Hey, you want to come to a wedding? Let's go to a wedding together. Why would you do that to
Come on,
Lois?
we failed at attempting to kill X, so why don't we just go to the wedding together?
If you knew that Lois and Clark were into each other, at the very least knew that Lois was into Clark, why would you then invite Clark's ex that you knew he's just going to turn into a big pile of goo for the moment that he sees her? Oh, yeah, Oliver, it's because you're a fucking asshole. You can't tell me otherwise. She described nothing of Clark. She just described her feelings, which I have no problem with, but it was not describing Clark or anything about him. And Oliver picked up on it? No, fuck off, dude. You did it on purpose because you didn't like that Clark and Lois were so close to each other. So you want to weasel yourself in because you know what? If I didn't have her, nobody else can. Screw you, Oliver. You're a terrible friend.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Oliver Queen rant of tonight's episode. Okay?
You know what? People are going to be like, it was really sweet, Taylor. Ruin it.
Nah, I mean Taylor makes a fair point here because
She
Oliver.
described
Look,
nothing.
dude, I have a theory that Oliver secretly resents Clark because he kept that secret from him still, and I think this is his way of like fucking with him.
Not only that, but he has his own secret. Lois said that I'm not going to be able to be with somebody like you. Clark is just like Oliver, and he's like, "Oh hell no, that's not happening then. This is just kind of an ego thing that Oliver has, which fits because Oliver is hot, but all ego."
Yeah, it's really cool.
I was really upset with this moment.
So yeah, they end the conversation right there, and we go back to the Clark loft in the barn. And guess who's up here sniffing his fucking underwear, dude?
He plays is so cool to me though.
No, yeah, he's over this
Yeah,
bitch. I'm telling you, dude.
I'm very impressed by him. This is also the second thing that I absolutely hated about this.
Lana, the homeless, is up here, and is looking at the bouquet because that's Chloe's bouquet, which also has that flower inside of it.
She knew what the flower was.
I love that the little white flowers in there and that colorful bunch of roses. It's pretty cool. Um, but her cell phone beeps, and it's the BlackBerry text message that says, "Did the Archer believe you?" Holy shit! What did? Oh
Super
my
secret agent soldier spy. Super secret agent soldier spy. Lanaville, Lanaville, Lana, 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 Lana.
Lanaville, Lana.
What the hell is? I don't need a side story. I don't.
No, this is it. This is the Dark Saga.
But you know what?
The Dark Lana Saga has returned.
Here's the thing about this, Joseph. You didn't need to continue it. You could have just had her coming to the wedding from the start.
Are you kidding me? Look at her hair. They had to make an appearance.
Okay, okay, not more than one. That's what my point is. Like this, if you would have just left it at that, where then they have closure, that would have been satisfying for everyone.
So the devil is here.
Hold on, Joseph. Let me get my champagne ready. Okay, keep going.
So the devil is here, and Clark manages to see the devil in his loft, and he's like, Chloe's really glad you came. And Lana stops her texting with mysterious person on BlackBerry. And Clark already looks like he just has some tears ready to come out as he's
I don't
talking to her.
know. I'm not getting that. I'm getting more of kind of like a frustrated of you couldn't even call.
He did say I could have used a warning.
Yeah, I think he deserved at least that. The fact that you didn't even give it to him, that's why it's, I don't feel the same from him in this scene.
Yeah. And she goes, yeah, I wasn't really planning on being here until like a few hours ago. You know Oliver Queen, right?
Yeah, he told me to. He said you missed me. Is that true?
And he comes up and he gets closer. He's like, so what changed your mind?
Fuck you here for? Don't worry. I'm not expecting you to say
I didn't
that.
watch your tape more than once. Just know that.
Hey, don't check the VCR.
And he even goes, I'm not expecting you to say it was me that was the reason you came here.
I love that because that means, yeah, I'm not thinking about you.
I read about the mysterious blur saving lives in Metropolis. I'm proud of you, Clark. You're doing what you've been all along,
Does that
So
mean you're happy you left?
Yeah. Actually, yeah. It was the hardest decision I ever made, but yeah, I'm fucking happy. Good question.
I finally had the guts to be able to do it. Shut up! Jesus Christ!
Now Clark wants to cry a little bit.
Yeah, now there's a little bit.
Which was basically what he said. What he heard was, yeah, I finally had the guts to dump your ass.
Yeah, Clark. You could have at least said you missed me.
Way to rip my fucking heart out again.
You're the goddamn devil!
What I do miss, Clark, is Aunt Nell yelling at me, saying that I took the dollar bills out of her wallet that she got from working the pole the other night. But I
This is
remember,
not what she said.
I remember leaving my house, sitting on the porch, and I look across the field at this barn, imagining a summer wedding here.
with someone who I thought would be there, but
Of course, I always thought I'd play a bigger part, like a wedding planner.
oh, the decorator.
Oh, the florist? You thought you were going to do the flowers?
You could have played a bigger part if I'd given you Chloe's wedding gift, which was amnesia.
You want some? He raises his fist.
Jarrell erased all her memories of me and who I am. Like my real me, you know? I wonder if that would have made things different between us.
It wouldn't.
Clark, you did that. You basically did that, and what happened? She went away from you and married Lex.
Yeah, and by the way, even in the other part where you decided to time travel in order to fix a certain timeline, guess what? She still chose Lex.
She goes, I understood the lies that you told me to protect your identity, but I would never fucking forgive you if you took that away from me. You don't mean that, right? Like, for real? I'm not high, so you tried to pull a fast one on me, right? Like, you for real? Because you literally left because of that.
Yeah, and you also didn't seem happy all the time about this. So, Lana, you're a liar.
Yeah, maybe it was what was needing to happen, Maybe it did have to happen. Without you, none of them would have led me here to where I'm at. Still homeless.
But this new hairdo, look at it, Clark. I'm perfect.
I'm the queen
I'm doing
homeless now.
great. Right, new boyfriend?
So, that's it. It's all over. That's it.
What do you mean it's all over, Clark?
It's that easy for you? You piece
It's
of
that
shit?
easy, huh? It's that fucking easy.
You piece
Clark,
of shit?
Clark, we're doing well. Let's take it back. Let's take it. Let's take a back seat here, Papa Bear.
I think
Let's
he
not
looked
do
at
it.
the necklace too many times, and it's bringing back memories, dude.
Let's not do this. All right, you were just about to kiss Lois. Let's not go back to this.
No, yeah.
Bad
And then
area.
she even fucking puts him in the dirt even more. It's like, and Clark, for the first time, it feels right that yeah, it's all done.
It
Where
feels
I'm
so
at.
right to be away from you. Do you understand that
Yeah.
feeling, Clark? You're so horrible to be around.
Yeah.
All I want is to get away.
And, I know we couldn't admit it, but I for sure fucking can now. Maybe Clark Kent and Lana Lang just weren't meant to end up together. Maybe
Alright.
they fucking suck.
All right, Joseph got me. Clark starts crying.
Dude, Clark couldn't hold it together. He came in strong, but she came in at the
He came in
worst
good. He
fucking
was
time, dude.
stonewalled. He was stonewalled. She kept chipping. She kept going at it, and eventually he crumbled.
Dude, I've never seen a bigger ass whooping in my life, bro. That might be the worst beating I've seen this season.
By the way,
and we have a
nominee-
good one next up. Next up,
Nominee best fight.
best fight is that, and it wasn't even a fight, dude. It was an absolute fucking slaughter. Lana tore this man apart. You know what Davis did to that fucking security guard earlier? That's what Lana did to Clark just now, emotionally.
Started out sweet, and then it ended badly. I got you.
Now, I want to talk about the worst fucking wedding cake I've ever seen in my damn life, dude. This looks like just a stack of marshmallows. Fake marshmallows on top of each other.
What do you mean? No, it doesn't.
They look like giant rolls of toilet paper. What if that's their theme? It's toilet paper, but it's an actual cake. Just because they're all trashy.
Weren't Lois and Clark supposed to get the cake that one day, but then they decided to go to the jewelry store and act like they were married? Weren't they supposed to do the cake that day?
Oh, damn. Wait, no.
Wait, no, wasn't that?
I don't think so.
Okay, maybe I was just overthinking it.
Nah. If they were assigned cake duties, we remember that.
Yeah, I still am gonna blame them too in the end. Though. With everyone now watching them cut the cake, Clark is then clapping. Lon is clapping. I mean, what is Lana even doing? Get out. You've already made your move here. But Clark, all of a sudden, he looks at the punch bowl.
That
And
shit
it's
is
like
shaking, bro.
it's a vibration.
That
Something's
means
happening.
it's like an earthquake's happening, dude.
It's as if you're looking at a puddle of water inside of Jurassic Park.
Oh, yeah, yeah. And
Yeah.
so, boom, we get a thud from above. Wait, what the hell was that? What was that? What's going on?
Clark
Power.
then yells, Shelby, keep it down.
He hears growling. Hey, Shelby, calm down. The power goes out. Everyone starts freaking out a little bit, and they're hearing, growling outside. Like, what the fuck is that sound? Gay Colin is coming in. He's like, oh shit, what's happening, dude? What's happening? And then, all of a sudden,
Jimmy, I can't see. What is that? All of a sudden, something
the
comes
roof
down.
of the barn comes down on top of a group of people, by the way. They're dead immediately.
Big board comes down, smacks Lana right in the face. She's
Dude,
down.
her ass
Clark-
jiggles when she hits the ground, bro. She's got cake now.
Okay, I would rewind it, but this part's so good, Joseph, I'm not allowed to rewind it. I don't want to ruin everyone's momentum here with this piece of wood then hitting her. Clark then says, oh my God, Lana! All of a sudden, we see a gigantic monster. This is Doomsday. He is rising out of the rubble. Once again, another callback to the
No one can see anything. It's nighttime now.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. This is like the Shredder coming from the wooden planks that have fallen on top of him.
That's true.
With this now, Doomsday looking out. He's eating everybody. Lana then has to look at Clark and says, I'm okay. You can go now. Thanks. I'm a big girl. Clark then says, okay. We got another guy. I can't see anything. Oh my God. There's so much blood. Colin, still filming here. My God,
Yeah,
he's just
Clark-
filming everyone dying. By the way, he must be getting paid. He's the
No,
only...
he's doing his job, man. He's really taking it serious. Clark attempts to punch Doomsday here, okay? Who we now know is Davis Bloom, all right? Davis is here as Doomsday. Clark attempts to punch him. Doomsday catches it, bro. Easy peasy, lemon fucking squeezy. Turns Clark into his bitch. Throws him across the barn into the loft. And, of course, Clark lands against his meteor rock that he has in his desk. So, he's now down for the count right now.
What I love though is that he looks up and he sees the meteor rock and he's like, God damn it! Man,
Fuck, dude!
to put that up.
Why didn't they put that shit away? And
Also,
then now,
I do want to ask you this though.
hate
this
crime
was-
just happened.
Okay,
with
before we get
Doomsday.
to the hate crime, I do have to ask you a question with the catching of the punch. I didn't think he'd be able to do that yet because he hasn't felt Clark's strength. And isn't it an adapting? So that's the only thing I was like, well, I understand the knife and him then stabbing himself because we saw that his mother did that Fiora. We saw that actually did occur.
Well,
But
remember,
with
that's
Clark-
his normal body, though, because, so, like, if he's going to turn into Doomsday after that, that means he's got some fucking strength behind him.
I thought it was just kind of be growing. I really thought, again, another comparison, I thought it was going to be a brawly thing where truly Clark is beating him up, but all he's doing is adapting to the fight as
It just
he's-
keeps getting stronger.
Yes, exactly, as it's going. So him catching the punch, automatically whooping his ass. I wrote down, Clark's in trouble.
I think so, yeah. Just because Fiora stabbed that fucking pole in him, yeah, I think that's what helped get him
Yeah,
prepared for this.
Maybe it was like a little box that was inside of his tummy or something, and she pressed the button that said go.
Yeah, so Doomsday does commit a hate crime here in a sec by grabbing only one person he singled out, and it's gay Colin. He grabs Colin, takes down his camera, it hits the floor. Now we see the position of the camera like we did in the beginning of the episode where it's pointed at Jimmy and Chloe. So we're getting closer and closer to these moments. Colin is getting ripped apart. It literally says flesh is ripping. He screams, Colin's dead. So Doomsday is like a gay basher. I don't know.
He's not. I have proof here. As we go on with the scene, though, everybody, this is where we have to pour our champagne. I hope everyone is ready to make a cheers. This is finally the moment that we all needed. This is what the writers have wanted, the creators, the
Everyone
ones that
wanted
have
this,
taken
apparently.
over. Apparently, this was nominated as best scene of all time in Smallville, but instead, we have Jimmy the hero. We have him and his new wife, his beautiful wife, handsome man, being able to be stuck in a corner. This monster, this Doomsday, coming at them as if they'd done something wrong. But what they don't know is that, in fact, he did do something wrong. He married the woman that belonged to him. With Chloe now screaming, Jimmy says, I'm going to be able to protect you. The man, the hero, the legend, the baby blues. He picks up a piece of wood plank and he says, I got this fucker. He then takes a swing at him. And you know what? It might as well have been a swing away. With Jimmy then making this post, throwing it at Doomsday, about to strike his face. Doomsday catches it. Doomsday has his spikes, his arm, his weapon, and he slices Jimmy's chest. Jimmy then falls back. Blood is everywhere. He is not only a gay basher, he is also a hero basher. Jimmy is down. Chloe then screams, No! There's no way this can be true. We go back upstairs to Clark. Clark is, oh God, well, I can't get up. We are now back downstairs. Now we have Chloe crying. Jimmy, Jimmy, no. Jimmy, hold on, Jimmy. We have the scene from the video camera that we saw at the beginning of her holding her man. I was wrong. In fact, Jimmy is dead. They killed him on his wedding day. The monster then approaches. We see the shadow. We see her terrified.
Damn, it
She
does
is-
look good right here.
It looks fantastic. Everything. And that's what I mean. The eyes. We now have a shot of him with the light then showing and him even grabbing her face. See, this is pretty good cosplay, man. This is actually a good
I'm about to
little
say, it
suit
looks
that they
pretty
have
fucking
on.
good.
Yeah.
And it even says in subtitles, Doomsday says, Chloe.
If you're Chloe, that's not a good sign. He
No,
takes her.
I might kill myself at that point. I'd be like, no, I'm not doing this.
You got the wrong girl.
I'm not Chloe.
Lana, of course, cripples herself upstairs. Her leg is wounded. With her now hopping up and down, she then goes and gets Clark. She sees that rock on the floor and she says, Get out of here. She throws that rock. All of a sudden, Oliver, where the fuck have you been? Comes upstairs, says, Guess what, man? That thing took Chloe and killed
Yo.
Jimmy.
Yo, too late.
Oh, man. I
He
was
did
in
the swiper no.
bathroom.
He did the swiper no swipe when he came in. Like, oh man.
I went to grab my arrow and he was gone, dude.
I had the perfect arrow for him too.
Yeah, yeah. Real strong, real tough.
So yeah, we end scene there. Chloe has been kidnapped by Doomsday. All right,
Oliver did
we're gonna
nothing.
we gotta quiz you right here, dude. This is it. We got the first official appearance of Doomsday right here. What's the first appearance, dude?
Okay, hold on. Adventures of Superman number 98.
No.
Damn it. Is that Adventures of Superman, though?
Just says Superman, the Man of Steel, number 17.
Never mind. It is Man of Steel.
Created
You know
by
what's-
Dan Jurgens.
Well, yeah, you know what's crazy is that I even know the cover. It's him coming out of the spaceship, and it doesn't even look like Doomsday. It's really a guy
It's
in a
the
suit.
green. It's the green suit. Yeah.
No, again, I know all the covers here in this. I just sometimes get... See, I thought it... I swear I thought it was Adventures of Superman, but you were right once you said Man of Steel. I go, damn it, he's got me.
It's crazy because you could have had two actually, because it says he made a cameo appearance in number 17, 1992, November, but he was fully introduced in number 18, which was in December 1992.
It's a three... Like I said, it's a 3-issue series here where it goes like, boom, his full, and then Superman's dead. And then it goes into the death of Superman. But it's only 3 issues.
I forgot about this suit. You know, they even did that suit in the Death of Superman movie, the animated one we watched a long time ago.
Which one?
The one where he just comes down and beats his ass. So much fighting in that episode. The animated one, New 52.
Oh, yeah. No. It was actually that was a good first part.
That
there.
was the good first part, yeah.
Second part, I just feel like they actually should have made that 3 movies.
Yeah, that probably
It
would have
seems
worked
like
as
they
3.
sped up certain characters versus they should have given us like all the Supermen. Like that's what we all wanted to see, all the different personalities.
Superboy. Yeah. But yes, Doomsday is here, man. Davis Bloom. What a crazy wedding, man. We're back at Metropolis General. You know it's not a Smallville episode unless we get a fucking swipe, dude. Gotta get the swipe at the Met G.
Those egg sandwiches just aren't going to taste the same without Jimmy.
Clark is in here. He's looking at everyone who's at the wedding, this is
Fucking
hilarious.
son of a bitch.
Why is everyone at this hospital when the wedding happened in Smallville?
Not only that.
Wait, are they?
Wait. No. That would mean we're getting a punch, not a swipe, Joseph. Which hospital are they at? This is Smallville.
This is Metropolis General. I just rewinded it to confirm.
Hold on.
They drove 2 hours to go to the hospital.
Hold on. There's no way this could be. All right, I'm rewinding, everyone.
It's right there in the corner on the right.
Why would it...
Dude, they had the wedding in Smallville at the barn.
Did the Smallville hospital shut down?
Dude, I think they just they're so above it now, they don't even want to go back.
Or they're so busy that they're like
They're too good. They're too good for it.
Or maybe it's like the free clinic, so they know that there's actual wounds here, so they need to be able to go to Metropolis so that whatever they get is clean. Because you never know in Smallville.
That's true, I guess. That's a good point. But yes, everyone's hurting here. Clark's going down the aisle here, or the hallway, and he finds Lana. She's in a gown in a room getting her leg treated. Clark, any word on Chloe? No. But I'm meeting with Oliver. He's using every satellite he has to try to track down where that thing might have taken her.
That thing is huge. I feel like Oliver should have been able to find him. He doesn't look like that he's even moving fast when we do see him. Spoiler. Yeah. Oliver should have been able to find him.
I don't know. Maybe he jumped away, dude. But
he jumped away. He would have made an earthquake or something.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe? What is Oliver doing?
So Clark puts his arm on Lana's shoulders like, are you all right? Everything okay? Lois goes 2 for 2 on the Lana moments and happens to walk by the hallway or the room and stops immediately and is like, oh my God, he's touching her. I gotta leave. And yeah, Lois turns right back around.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie to you. He's really far away when he touches her shoulder. Now, the camera, when they just put it on them two, make it seem like they're really close. But from Lois's point of view, that really was like a friendship pat on the shoulder.
Yeah. I don't know, dude. It's because she's the ex, bro. The former love of his life.
You know what you do if you're Lois? You watch. You watch this whole interaction between them.
Or you interrupted like you did earlier, you bitch.
Yeah, exactly. This is what happens, Lois. Step in the ring here. And that's the other thing with Lois. Why are we quitting?
Yeah. Well, don't say that, dude. Don't say that.
Fight for your man. What are you doing?
Because Clark says, hey, fuck you, Lana, all right? I'm going to go find Chloe now.
Yeah, after she says, get out of my room.
Lana almost looks like she has like a boy haircut right now.
Would you have sex with her?
Mm-hmm. Not with that haircut.
Shut up, please.
Maybe, I don't know.
Put it up in a ponytail.
So Lois is outside in the hall looking very worried, sad, and Clark goes up to her.
She doesn't care. She only cares that Clark was talking a lot. She doesn't even care about Jimmy.
No, she said Jimmy's in bad shape, Clark. Okay. The nurse said they had him stabilized, but he's not out of the woods. He has crazy internal bleeding right now.
Cheers, everybody.
They're taking him to Star City.
This is our moment. Back
to one of the top surgeons.
We're never going to forget. This is what we do. We are going to honor our boy. He's never coming back. I've accepted my hero is gone. The writers hated him so much that this was kind of nice to be able to see a moment where even I was shocked because I concluded that he was going to pass away this season. I just could never conclude that it would be on his wedding day. Cheers, everybody. Raise your glasses.
I'll raise mine.
Yes, I'll take it.
Yeah, so Lois is just heartbroken. Why did this have to happen to Chloe of all days, to her especially? And Clarkin quickly embraces her before she starts crying. He's just like, I promised you I will find Chloe. We're going to get her back. Everything will be okay. Yeah.
She just wants him to say that he's going to go with her, right?
What if we can't? That's what she asked. What if we can't find her? What if we can't get her back? And she turns away from Clark and walks down the hallway. And now we have our slow ending montage of the episode conclusion. She looks back at Clark. And she leaves.
Why does she look at him like they're never going to see each other again? It's like, I'll see you at work on Monday.
Because it's winter break, dude.
What do you mean it's winter break for that?
Yeah, everyone's got a winter break now.
She just said, I'm going to go check on Jimmy. Let me know with Chloe. Like, you
she's
guys
going to stay with
be
Jimmy in Star City, dude. Lana's over here getting her leg treated still. Maybe, hopefully, it's amputated gangrene. Who knows?
Clark could probably love her more, though, if it is. So let's not hope that.
Jay gets escorted out. He's stabilized.
Fix this.
He's stabilized. Lois follows them to probably the fucking helicopter.
She's not even thinking of Jimmy. She's only thinking of Clark while Jimmy is dead, being pushed out into a new hospital. But I love the transition now.
Because we go to the fortress, and yep, like we thought earlier with Brainiac being there, the whole fortress is black and dark now. Doomsday is here, carrying Chloe, puts her on that slab that we usually put everybody on when we're here. And yeah, man.
This is one of my favorite parts also in the entire episode. I thought this whole thing was very beautiful. I really kind of compared it to like a Swamp Thing type deal, where it was a creature being in love with the woman, where he wasn't able to express himself because he is a monster. This moment, though, with him laying her down and she then hits that boulder, that piece of ice, the one that Zordon has to lay in whenever he's injured. This is where something goes inside of her. Her eyes change. We can see the glare. She then smiles so big.
Yeah, dude, what? It's so creepy. It's like, why
I
the
thought that
fuck
Brainiac went into her.
Yeah, I mean, I figured that was the case.
So why wouldn't you smile at your monster?
It's fucking creepy, dude. But yeah, it ends with her smiling that she's there.
I love that. I actually really a
It's
lot.
freaky.
And then I thought it was freaky sexy.
And then we see more of the found footage of Chloe and Jimmy's wedding the whole night. And we see that someone
not like this part.
we see that someone is on the most ultimate life support with all these tubes and feeding tubes and everything. They're watching. It's Lex.
Lex is him being connected to the world somehow now.
Looks like he's on life support.
Oh, I looked at it like he's being able to like see everything that's happening. Like he can hack into all the video cameras and see everything. His body.
The toilet webcams.
Yeah, I mean, it looked like that. It was. He kind of remind. No, I'm not gonna do another one, but it was kind of the Jujutsu Kaisen, the guy that has a Gundam.
Oh yeah, but that's it, man. We end on Lex overseeing everything. He's in some dark room with a computer screen.
If they end it with her just smiling. And then
it would be the perfect
credits.
episode.
It's the perfect episode. Yes. Thank you for saying that too. I don't understand why we had to include the bald guys if we're still hinting that he's going to be around. Instead, we don't need him.
Yeah, we don't.
Not with this at
It's
all.
because Oliver, dude. Blame Oliver. He was the only one talking about Lex.
I am. It was that only scene. The two scenes I did not like was Lana and Oliver, and then that part. You don't need him at all.
Nope. But guess what?
You have two villains. You have two pretty damn big villains here. No, there's no guess what.
Guess what? Lana's back, dude. Lana's
I love
back.
the Chloe smile at the end. I love that.
It's really good. But Lana's back, dude. That's the most important thing.
I didn't care about any of that. This episode, though, made me want to keep going. I have truly held back, and I still have not seen Legion. And I'm very excited for Legion. I just I'm itching. I'm itching to get back. So I'm very happy that we have now concluded this episode. This episode deserved the rating on IMDb. This is my favorite wedding. All I wanted was the drama. What did you bring me this episode? You brought the drama. You brought it.
And
This is a
remember, our
wedding.
poll is if the flower was weird. Okay?
Also, is this the red wedding? What's better, the red wedding or this? Game of Thrones. This is what it's
Dude.
about.
Bride is done. Episode 10, we're done. We are now hitting the winter break they have. We won't be back till January,
Could
dude.
you imagine if Cara showed up at their wedding? Even more drama. Oh God, if Cara showed up and Jimmy was
Yeah,
so
the full
flabbergasted.
little Brainiac and Chloe would have came out and just killed her.
Yeah, Chloe would have truly been like, "What's she doing here?" That would have been even more. That's just there's so many things that we just needed to add. We don't need to change this episode. We need to remove maybe 2 scenes. Other than that, this episode is fantastic. I loved
It's beautiful.
This is going right now, at the very least, it's top 5 best episodes.
Oh. Ooh. But yes, you heard it here first. The two nerdy idiots come to the conclusion of Bride. We're done. Next week is Legion. We're getting back after the winter break. And, I mean, it looks like a pretty important episode here. It looks like we're still going to ride this high, though. I mean, I'm seeing a lot of good episodes coming up, so we shall see. I can't remember. Can't fully remember how it all plays out, but
this season's kicking ass, all right? If
it's
we
kicking
start going
ass.
downhill right now, especially after this episode, I'm going to lose it. There's no way we could go downhill. This has to be a steady climb. We just climbed with Chloe in our arms. Shout out, Jimmy the Hero. I miss you already. And I'm not going to forget you.
Somebody Save Me podcast. We're out of here, man. Leave the 5 stars for the 5 wedding bells, for the 5 surgeries Jimmy's going to have in order to live, for the 5 almost could have been kisses between Clark and Lois.
For the 5 crappy things that Oliver does this episode.
Yes. We'll see you next week. Au revoir.
Oh, we're back to French.
Yeah, always,
Ennui?
dude. It's the language of love.